I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Timbuk2 from Timbuk Tuesday. And you know, I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time.
It's a comfort club. It is necessary.
So when I realized I can actually resize this to fit my head.
Really? And we're live. Yeah. No, well, hey, where's my crowd? Where's the applause? People, where you at? I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't know.
We're on a black screen. We're black screen.
We can hear y'all. Y'all can hear us.
We can't see y'all. Y'all can't see us.
Can y'all hear us? Can y'all see us? Is it for real? Is this real right now?
Oh, we just had a camera go out.
I'll just put it back up.
There we go.
There we go.
We are here.
Hey, live. How's everybody doing on this Memorial Day weekend? Or Labor Day weekend?
Memorial Day.
I got it right.
One of them.
The barbecue day weekend. That's what we call it.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Y'all have any big plans for this weekend?
Rest.
We just had my niece's third birthday party. Happy birthday, Zaria. Today her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yay.
Other than that, probably some barbecue, something for the Memorial Day, and that's it.
Word. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. My plans. Rest. I mean, I'm a vegetarian, so barbecue really isn't it.
You can eat some barbecue baked beans.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see family.
That grilled broccoli.
Side dish it up. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a good weekend. But hey, I hope everybody's having a great weekend as well. It is your boy King Pothole Pop. This is the TLI show on Redline Radio. And I'm joined by the livest team, the livest squad in the University of Cleveland. Indeed. So yeah. So it's a light crowd today. It's the Three Musketeers.
Yeah. That's us.
Yeah, it is us and we are them.
We have nobody to trigger this week.
No, nobody. Shout out Slick Nick. You know what I'm saying? Condolences.
Prayers to
Shout
the
out
family.
to out there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Shout out Steph, you feel me? Queen Steph. Shout out Lisa Ja, you feel me? So, you know, the TMI squad, y'all know y'all not here today, but y'all with us in present, and
In spirit.
we'll see y'all. Yeah, in spirit, you know what I mean. But yeah, y'all know what I mean. We'll see y'all next week, hopefully. After the meeting.
Alrighty then.
No, man. We gotta jump people in again.
Might have to host some auditions.
Yeah, we actually gonna be looking for some additional panelists in case, you know, if I'm not able to make it, or you know, anybody's not able to make it, people that could just want to come on and talk with us and, you know what I'm saying, have a good time. And shout out my man Rags, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood designer, or excuse me, costumer. He was a really awesome guest last week, and he'll be joining us a few times here and there for the rest of the year. So
Shout out, Rags.
it's interesting to have him in the room. And shout out David Walker, who was our guest last week as well. I actually want to have him come back on for our show next week when we get into talking about spirituality.
Religion.
Yeah, so next week is going to be
Get
real. It's going to be a real deep show, real awesome show. But today's show is too much impact. Deep impact. Impact to your face, impact to your soul, impact to your heart.
Yeah, man.
Indeed. So when y'all hear about the word impact, what does impact mean to y'all? When you hear the word impact, is it
Pelvis pounding. No, I'm just playing.
Well, that's a form of impact.
pelvis pounding?
Talk about deep impact.
Word.
Wasn't there a movie called Deep Impact or something?
Yeah, it was. It was about an asteroid hitting the Earth and destroying it.
Yeah, well, that-
Facts.
well, the crazy part is the impacts that people have on America today is kind of destroying the world. So I guess
It's pretty deep.
it is. That is a deep, like, because we all impacted by something at this point in our lives, whether it's religion, social media, love,
Pounding cooter.
that.
No, you already said it, though, so I just wanted to back you up.
Yeah, I
just
mean,
call
You're
it-
gonna be the only degenerate on the show.
if we're gonna
The
be
cooter.
honest, sex impacts our lives. Sex.
Cooter.
I think it's a cougar.
The cougar cooter.
Cooter.
Nothing better.
What is what is the age for cougar cooter? That would be what?
I feel like you got to be at least 40.
40.
At least.
to have
Oh, so I ain't
cougar.
made it to cougar yet.
Nah,
Nah,
you
man,
ain't.
you ain't got
Right now, you
cougar
still a
cooter.
MILF.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you
What's the
yeah, you still a
difference?
MILF. Because cougar cooter, you right between
You gotta have
the
a
MILF
kid
and
to
the
do
gilf.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, okay, what's milk me, mother?
Mother, I
Mother, I
like
like to fuck.
Oh my god, my kids' friends be saying that all the time. Jesus.
And now you know.
Now you know you're a MILF. If you don't know, now
I'm
you know,
disgusted.
Adrian.
Shout out to them kids.
You
I
cougar.
know.
So listen, I mean, hey,
No one of my daughters told me stuff when I
listen,
was
you're a
school.
couple of years away from being.
If I was one of your
cougar.
son's friends, I can't lie. I would
Yeah,
definitely be on the same
look, I like if I'll be asking to spend the night all the time.
sleepover.
Sleepover.
Wait for everybody else to go to sleep.
No, hey, listen, my brothers,
So you need anything?
While
my
I'm in the
brothers
kitchen,
had friends
in
that
my
would
tiny
do that.
white-
Need help, right? I'll be like, come outside, like, need help in the. Sitting out
Oh
the
my
trash.
god! In my son's room, right across from mine.
I see there's some moms. Sink.
Like,
Need some pipe blade.
and y'all just told my real last name and shit.
You called it out. I
Hey.
thought about it and then I skipped right past it. Like maybe. But then she said something. And
Adrian was definitely the Miss Parker of her neighborhood.
definitely. Hey,
What you say, honey?
out there morning on the grass and all grass.
Something hit. Yeah, I'll
Why
tell
you
you.
ain't
Come here.
morning on the grass?
Hey, I had on the Dukes this morning. My mother's like, "Are you going to the park in those?"
Taking out the trash from one of them little Walmart blue bags. Like you ain't gotta take out the trash. You ain't gotta do that, Miss Parker. You ain't gotta do that.
Oh, man.
No, my
So-
neighbor do it. He'd be like, "How you doing?" Like, I see you looking. Go ahead, take your ass in the house.
Hey, if you got it, you got it.
You
what I'm
know
saying?
you
If
got
you
it.
got it. You
Mhm.
got it. You feel me?
So, what's your definition of impact, B?
Oh, wait.
Other
We
than
got,
the cooler?
we got somebody new behind the ones and twos today. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names because I smoke a lot
Her
of
name is
illegal.
Precious.
Precious. Precious. How you
Yeah.
doing, Precious?
I'm perfect.
You good?
Absolutely.
You got any plans for Memorial Day weekend?
Any what?
Any
Plans for Memorial Day?
weekend?
They said they was paying time and a half plus double at my job.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
you
that's
paid.
all. Hey,
I hear that.
that's the best
There
plan,
you go.
baby. I used to love to work their summer holidays. Like,
There you
come
go.
on here, give me that check.
So what does impact mean to you, Precious?
Impact. It leaves a memory that changes the course of what you were used to, I guess.
That's a good definition.
No,
She gave a serious one.
for real, and I gotta back her up on this because we went degenerate. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta go serious with it. You feel me? Impact on a lot of scales. Impact can mean harm. Impact can mean inspiration. Impact can mean motivation. Impact can mean depression. Impact can mean shock. Impact can mean altering, life changing. Right? Impact.
Well, all impacts normally are life changing, even if it's harmful or
And
helpful.
altering.
If I punch you in
Yeah.
the shoulder right now, would that be impactful?
Yeah, because it impacted my body.
It would definitely alter your life.
And her mental, because you never punched her before.
Never.
Mhm.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's very true. It impacts your mental because now I gotta.
Boom. I just changed your life.
Make something for
Now go be motivated. You got it.
I am motivated to take another drink.
There we go. There we
Have
go.
my lemonade.
But in this,
Pineapple.
in our first story, when it comes down to impact, right? Now the story, and it comes off of Yahoo News, and
Yahoo.
oh, Billy, incarceration of the mentally ill is called into question. Criminalizing the most vulnerable. Should the mentally ill be behind bars? And what kind of impact is it making? As the story reads, in the United States, jails and prisons are one of the largest mental health care providers in the country for decades. In fact, those with mental illness have been overrepresented in jails and prisons. Roughly 2 in every 5 people who are incarcerated have a history of mental illness, according to the National Alliance of Illness. Those people do not belong in jails or prisons. Azza Abdul Gada.
Okay.
Yeah, got
Yeah. Okay.
Abdul Gada.
Oh, that's just
The
real.
guy. Sorry, I said guy. Health researcher for Public Citizen told Yahoo News, our research from 2016 showed that our country jails have been turned into dumping grounds for people with serious mental issues due to the failure of the mental health system. Civil rights leaders and advocates are highlighting the impact of putting those that are mentally ill behind bars. All right. That goes back to the story. The family of LaShawn Thompson, the black man who was in custody in Fulton County Jail, suffered from schizophrenia. He was released with his autopsy, and he was eaten by bed bugs alive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was that one story we talked
Mm-hmm.
In March, the death of Ivor Ortinio, a 28-year-old black man who died during the intake of a mental health facility in Virginia, sparked outrage, and 10 people have been charged with second-degree murder in his death.
about.
He was actually smothered to death, and when he needed help in a mental health crisis, he isn't the first and likely won't be the last.
Yeah, that's 40 out of every 100 people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that's like damn near we're talking 40%. So yeah, if you want to do it, it's 2 out of every 5. So when you go to now you got 4 out of 10. So that's 40% of people in jail have a history of mental illness. 40%. That's damn near half, yo.
Bro.
Half. So it begs the question. And here's the thing. This is where y'all remember. Like if anybody's familiar with the history of this city, Cleveland, Ohio.
We got Sean Levert.
Over in Garfield. Well, I'm gonna get to that, but over in Garfield, it's a nice little neighborhood now. But if you go down Turney,
Mm-hmm.
and it's right across from New York and right across the street from Warner, it's a group of apartment buildings, right?
Mm.
That whole area used to be a big mental health facility. And when it comes down to it, you think they would have transferred a lot of those mental health people to another mental health facility. But in the 1970s and 80s, this country went through a period where they shut down a lot of these mental health institutions. And a lot of these mental health patients, unfortunately, without the proper family to, get them out of those places, ended up on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And so those people that ended up on the street, what did they end up doing? Not even like some of them committed crimes. Some of them didn't know. Some of them broke laws that they didn't know. Some of them broke laws that they did know, committed murders, violations, all different types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some of them probably died just from not knowing how to fend for themselves.
You feel me? And they either ended up in jail and, or still on the street, adding to the, and so to the poverty level. So when it comes down to it, we have to ask the question even now, because we do have lack of mental health facilities in the country. I've seen a couple.
So now they don't put people in mental health facilities anymore. You have your MIDD residential treatments facilities, and we are tasked with taking care of people who suffer from mental, intellectual, and developmental disorders. That's MIDD means. So in the same house, we could have somebody who has a mental illness, someone who has an intellectual illness, and somebody who's developmentally delayed. They're not training the personnel correctly to deal with it.
Nope. Because just like there is a case, Nahi Seabrooks, he was shot and killed by police. It was a 31-year-old out of Patterson, New Jersey, and he after he called 911 during a mental health crisis.
I remember hearing about that.
What's crazy is a lot of these cops are part of that 40%. If you ask me, like being mentally ill, even if they never had to spend the time behind bars, like these motherfuckers.
The majority of this country is mentally.
I was going to say, if we're going to talk about the country being mentally ill, I'm going to say that number jumps to about 80%.
Yeah, everybody in some shape or form deal with some
type of mental
illness, and we all cope with it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would say. And you got to think. You know who's the number one consumer of narcotics in the world?
Mentally ill. Because they're trying to figure out how
the country, the United States.
White people
overall. I said that. Do y'all know who?
Oh, you mean out of the countries? Yeah, you mean the United States is a country that consumes the most.
I just stayed fast.
I was gonna keep going past it.
I mean, it all depends on what drug you're talking about.
Narcotics, like
narcotics.
Actual...
Yeah, overall, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, like people per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't like. Yeah, you could actually say that.
Most people who suffer from personality disorders like schizophrenia.
If you add it all up, like it's not a black or white thing. It's a humanity thing.
It is.
Alcoholism is drug abuse. Drug abuse is that. So.
Hell, pill popping is drug abuse.
But the United States is probably
smoking weed is drug abuse.
That's not.
Agree to disagree.
I'll fight you on that one, girl. They some weed smokers in there.
Hey.
I smoke more weed than anybody, but weed is
a lie.
Weed is a drug.
That's not
okay. Well, then I don't smoke more than him, but I smoke more than everybody else in the world but him. And
this is a competition.
Weed is
they gonna face off.
Weed is a drug, and we try to, because we do it, we try to act like it's not, but it is.
But
it's a drug. Honest, it's just not a narcotic.
A drug. The definition of a drug is a chemical.
Anything that could chemically alter your.
If you completely
could be a drug.
If you completely stop smoking weed today and never smoke again, there are going to be symptoms and side effects that you experience. That's a drug. Yeah. I don't care if it's a good drug, it's not harmful, and all that other stuff that people be saying. I smoke weed. I got something in my purse I'm waiting to roll up right now, but I can't.
Amen.
But it's a
when
drug.
We get to commercial break.
Yeah, but for real, you're absolutely right. I could agree with you on that. So when it comes down to it, a lot of people in this country, they are trying to drown their sorrows, you know what I'm saying, and their quote unquote mental illness. The same way the body gets sick, the mind is a part of the body, is it not?
It is.
It will catch a cold. You feel me? And we are all susceptible to that. And the problem is where, because it's not physically seen. You understand? That's where it comes into play. And you have these people that are in prison. And now you got some people are functional with their mental illness. You feel me? And then you got other people who are not. And so the same way you have society, like we say 40% of people are locked up in prisons. Hell, like think about it like this. I would think like 90% of the people in prison got a mental illness because they
I
in
was gonna
prison.
say-
Like,
I was about to say 40%
you
of
feel me?
people.
Like, what the
Yeah,
hell
I
makes
was gonna
sense?
say that too.
So,
Like,
what,
I
so
think they're
which
giving them
murderers
real
ain't got mental illness? You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
There's
I mean,
some
it's
type of
got to be
mental
something
defect.
Like,
not
hell,
clicking in there to
you
make
think if you're in
just-
jail for child molestation, or if you're in there for 20, 15 years for, you know, because like the only way you could be in jail without a mental illness is if you locked up in a joint for a long time for a non-violent offense, like what, blue collar crime, like
Drugs.
like, or tax fraud. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think that's more of a white collar crime though.
white collar. That's what I meant. White collar. Yeah, but what's that, tax fraud? And how many people was locked up in jail for tax
That's what I
fraud?
meant.
Not that many. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
they ain't locked up in county. They in federal for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
time.
fair time.
exactly. Well, that, I mean, they say prisons. What did I say? Were they specific to count in the story? All right.
I
So
guess they didn't specify.
exactly.
So, yeah.
So overall prisons. You know what I'm saying? Because I would think like, hell, if you go to jail, if you did something to get into fed level or county level, like some serious time, you know what I'm saying?
That's the type of crimes I want to commit.
What,
No.
county level crimes?
Fair.
No,
Oh,
fed level
time
crimes.
Well, hey, have at it, brother. Way to say it on the fucking air if you ever do.
I'm starting tomorrow.
I would
Yeah,
not,
I'm
because
gonna be with you.
when
They
you
gonna have
start
to
see
get
the
us both.
feds, they got this beautiful little thing they call a RICO,
What's that?
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
they can
That's
say,
specific
and when they
types of-
can't get you for nothing else,
But
they coming at you with that RICO, and they take a whole life sentence onto that RICO.
So
I'm
now
cool
the
on that.
question
you got to
is-
do certain things to get a RICO case though.
yeah, so now that, but
All you gotta do is fraud the government.
in all seriousness though, like, so now we have to check out the levels of which people should be locked up with, you know, quote unquote general population, and which one of these, you know, how many of these people with mental illness should be in their own facility. And then if they are in their own facility, their mental illness might be to the point where they can't even be around other people, the other people with mental illness.
So here's the truth about that.
So what is the slope?
The truth is, because there are so many people, which like she said, it's more than a 40% thing. It's really closer to like 70, 80, 90% of people have mental illnesses. And because that number is so high, that is the reason why they are no longer doing the separate facilities, because it costs to staff these facilities. It costs for the meds to medicate these individuals. Once we
And
get
then
them
it's a
in
lot of
those,
work, man.
yeah, and then you got to
Not
get
too many
counselors
people
and all
want to
that.
actually want to work with these people. You know
That's
what
the
I'm saying?
crazy part though. Is like the government is mandated to spend certain amounts of money each year on certain
It's a
things.
tough job.
But
That's a tough
the
job.
thing is,
Because you work in that job, you don't know if they might kill. Like, you
but
don't know
look,
if you're
this
gonna
the
die
thing
that day.
though. They taking that money that they supposed to be spending in this sector and lining their pockets up with it. You feel me? Like, because most people don't know about
Yeah.
how much the budget is and how
Man,
much they gotta
They
spend.
spend like $700 billion a year on military.
I had,
Like you could literally,
Ridiculous
like
amounts.
they could literally take $3 billion a year and like help wipe out and like help kill. You know, that could make a big impact on poverty. That could make a big impact on employment. That could make a big impact on education. That could make a big impact. Like 700 billion, and I think it's more than that. I think it's like a damn near $1 trillion a year in military spending. You know what I'm saying? They could literally take 4 to 5 billion.
And that's creating more mental patients.
Crazy, right? Because those people are coming back with PTSD and they coming back
and,
with
and,
mental
and
illness.
most
You
of
feel
our
me?
people who do suffer from mental illness are coming from the military.
And
For
that's
real.
what's crazy. Is
And
like
more
the
and more-
place where we spend the most money is bringing the biggest problems when those soldiers have to come back and live in society and function and operate.
And it's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is like then you have generations of undiagnosed quote unquote mental illness. You feel me?
Right.
Like you feel me?
That part. So that's probably why it's low as
Generations of
40%.
And the sad part is,
Because a lot of people never got checked for
you
it.
see that more in the Black community than you see it in any other community, because we were always taught we don't talk about those things. We don't show the public our business at home. So you got kids at home suffering from mental illnesses, but grandma and
They don't
grandpa
even know
them,
that they are.
grandma and grandpa them knew something was wrong, but they didn't want their friends to know something was
Right.
wrong. So we cover it up and we make
Right.
it look pretty on the outside instead of getting them the help and the education
And in turn, they
and-
grow up thinking that shit is normal.
and then their
Right.
kids are raised to think it's normal, and nobody's medicating and
And there's
nobody's
so many
getting the
things
help.
that we think that is normal, and you can talk to people and like you can just hear the mental illness spill out of people.
You
know what I'm
can.
saying? It's crazy, and it's just like shit, hell. And the thing is just like it's a very impactful, powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like, especially, it could get onto you. It can, you know what I'm saying? It will literally like latch on to you, and that's like depression, anxiety, and because those are energies and everything
The
else.
energy is transferable.
Indeed, facts. And so when it comes down to it, we are, all in this quote unquote earth together, right? And being in this earth together, we really have to, we have no choice but to deal with each other. And that also means that we also cause each other stressors. You know what I'm saying? And we're also responsible, because these psychologists, they're not just born psychologists. You know what I'm saying? These mental health, workers, they're not just born, they don't have a special pod where they're just birthing mental health workers. These are,
They probably do.
No, they don't.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
You can pick out what color you want your baby eyes to be. I'm pretty sure they got categorized semen and all right, this person's father. The donor was a psychologist. His father was a psychologist. I'm pretty sure they got something like that set up somewhere, but we don't know about.
No,
it.
they got it the opposite. Like this person had a history of mental illness, and his father had a history. So it's not more likely like
You'll get more people that's mentally
That's-
ill
that's
than
like-
somebody that's born to be a psychologist.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Well, the only reason
more
I say
negative
that is
stuff than
because
positive.
It's actually a sperm bank where they only take geniuses.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
You
Right.
feel me? Like
I
they
feel you,
only
but you know how
accept
easy that
genius
would be
sperm.
to,
But that's different
how,
than working because you
those
don't gotta
people
be a
got like
genius.
parents
to-
and grandparents. Just know how easy it'll be to find, if I know people that psychologists. They weren't born in the psychologist pod. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
they're not.
they got,
geniuses.
I'm not saying it's gonna be nobody that we ever had the pleasure of meeting, but
so now
I'm
you
pretty
so
sure
there's some
somewhere the
super
government
special
got-
psychologists.
the government got all type of black missions and shit like that. They got all type of researchers, all type of scientists that's been studying different shit to make.
Yeah, but I don't
all
think
type
there's
of
like a
shit.
pod there where they're just going. Because if that's the case, they're definitely not using them.
I'm gonna say it's a shortage on
It's a
psychology and
psychologist on psychologists and it's a
Mental
shortage on
health and
mental-
stuff.
on mental
On
health, so-
Facebook, everybody think they won.
Yeah, but that's
A
we're
lot
not
of
talking about that,
because
though.
a lot of
Like, that- I'm
psychologists end up
confused.
needing
They
to
need
see
one.
a psychologist themselves. Most psychologists end up sitting on somebody else's
I feel
couch.
like everybody should at one point in their life, just to have somebody that's non-biased, you know what I'm saying, that don't know you, that ain't got no type of connection to you, to try to steer you
Here's
in
the
wrong
thing, and that's
direction.
another assumption. It is the assumption that psychologists are non-biased. They aren't biased. Their bias is towards health. Their goal is to get you back to a
Everybody
healthy
is biased.
mind. So they're
Right.
even though they're hearing you out, their goal is to get you back towards what they consider a line of health.
And what is normal? What is a normal?
You're right, yeah,
line
so
of
when
they
I
health?
have
say,
this
when I
ba-
say
this-
non-biased, I meant like non-biased towards
Towards
you
you
specifically.
specifically,
You feel me?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it ain't your cousin trying to tell you this, and he remembers something that you did to him
Right.
3 years ago.
Because they gonna bring that in. They
You
gonna
feel me?
You can't be like for real, and you can't even talk to your moms. You can't talk to your pops.
But
because there's
they
certain
be-
things that people they gonna have preconceived
Notions
notions
of you, right?
And
You
then
feel
so
me?
they're gonna be like, oh well, the only reason why you're going through this is because you did that, but they don't even know why you did that.
Exactly.
And then in
You
certain
feel me?
cases, you can't even tell them like, yeah, I snuck out the house today.
And that's the only
you
thing
can't
I
even
mean by
remember.
non-biased. It's like they don't have no type of
Yeah, and that's why it's
against you
good.
either way
And,
to
it's-
go.
and so like, and then it's just like you can't talk to a stranger. Like, so you really gotta and then you have to be trained up to deal with other people and their emotions and their mind, their issues. Because here's the thing: if you're a psychologist, you're not here giving people bad advice, man. Your license, like you know what I'm saying. You give the right advice. One of your patients go out here and commit suicide, or one of your patients go out here and kill their wife or kill their kids. You know what I'm saying? End up on or go out here and be like, well, they told me to live free and do what I want to do and just be true to me. And well, I think true to me is fucking doing heroin. So they're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so it's just, it's like, and then we got to be careful on like advice we give, because advice is nice. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how,
who you giving it to and how they perceive it.
exactly. You know what I mean? And so because here's the thing, it's a lot of psychologists out here, when you think about it, they be giving bad advice. They just, you just think that you're getting good advice because they're a psychologist. You know what I'm saying? But how do they really know?
But that's why I said they be biased. Is because
They do be biased.
That's what I meant by bias. What
No,
you mean is like you said, your cousin or something. But what I mean is like, say I'm from I'm a black person. Even just because I'm black, you think you relating to me, you telling me how it is, but I ain't never lived in the hood. I was raised in the suburbs, and my parents is lawyers and doctors, and I'm a psychiatrist, and you telling me how
Why you
Keisha.
look at me when she said, because I ain't never lived in the hood, but I'm not from the suburbs.
Nobody
Don't
know
do me
that.
that. Don't do me that.
You telling on yourself.
So
And you telling me
you a drop snitch on yourself.
you
Like,
telling me about your baby daddy
don't
or
ever
your
commit no
baby
crime with
mama.
me, Adrian.
I'm looking at you like it's your fault because
mean your
why do you got
husband?
why
Your
you
wife?
got a baby
Yeah.
daddy? Why you got you know what I mean?
Well, see, psychologists, they gonna
They
go,
do be
One
biased.
thing
Yeah,
they
I
do.
feel what you said.
Yeah, I feel
Has
what you're
anybody in
saying.
here talked to a shrink?
I have.
I
I
have.
have.
Right.
Yes.
Like it all. I have a couple times. It really ain't do too much.
I don't think it does anything.
Because
for
you
me.
want to know why?
I still
You want to know why though?
it's-
This is one why. Because they're on the clock. They get paid. So
And listen, and they, when it comes time to wrap it up, they be like, you could be in your deepest, most
and they like,
moment.
yo.
They be like,
And as soon as you about to make a breakthrough, guess what? You got to hold that shit till
they be
tomorrow.
like,
this,
no, they be like, I
next
think we
Thursday.
great. We had a great breakthrough here today. I want you
They
to
gonna
keep
tell you
this
some
energy
bullshit.
up until
Yeah,
the
like,
next time we
keep the
feel.
same
Hold that same. Can you hold that till tomorrow? No, like,
it
I'm
ain't
actually
even
on the
till
verge of
tomorrow.
like snapping.
Because most of them can't get you in for another 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's like,
so they be like,
so it's
yeah,
like I'll see you back in 3 weeks and we'll pick this up. In 3 weeks, I done hit a whole different level of depression.
Yeah, and see that's the thing, and people need consistent, people will need consistent therapy, right? And so, but the therapists, like, they got their own, like, therapists are human. So you really can't trust them all the way because they gonna be preconceived to their own human.
And that's why I used to
Nature,
think
they
too.
don't
You
but
feel me?
my
Because
thing
they need
is-
shrinks too. It's only so many people you can see that's mentally ill.
My thing
Before it
is,
starts to implant
they
on you.
shouldn't be the last. They shouldn't be the last stop. You
And
feel
that's
me?
why
They
it
should be a
gets-
start to your path to heal.
This is how you know depression and all of that energy transferred because psychologists need psychologists.
I mean, shit,
You
we
feel
all
me?
human.
And then I get,
It's
and then,
definitely energy is transferable. So
Fuck
like
yeah.
say you know somebody is telling you all day, yeah, my cousin died, my sister died, her baby died, their daddy died, and all these people now and you explain that it was a horrible death. They took her and they cut her up and I watched her and you crying and you telling the like now they at home, they thinking about everything that you just said.
Right.
And if they
Now that picture playing in their head, and now they need.
Yeah.
and if they have compassion, if they're a normal person with feelings, they gonna be feeling that shit like, damn, that nigga said the motherfucker came in there and did this to the baby and this, that, and the third. And so you're right, they carrying a weight of what everybody else is telling them on their shoulders.
And a lot of their marriages and stuff don't work out because they take that home with them.
Right.
Yeah.
And they
It's hard
and
not
they
to
then
take
they
your work home
implant
with
that
you, yeah.
energy
Mhm.
on their significant others. You see a lot of psychologists, a lot of doctors and cops and all that. They end up where they're getting divorces, and not only are they getting divorced, their significant other is normally ending up with custody of the kids because they brung so much negative energy. that the-
EMTs, doctors,
Yeah.
like
The-
those
like
are-
when you got to deal with people, it's going to affect you, especially if those people they got their own issues to deal with. If you come to the table and you got everything together, like for real, it's like the flower. If you put music by a flower, right? If that flower is if you got a real beautiful rose, a real beautiful flower, right? And you put some rock and roll next to that rose, and every day that rock and roll is on that rose. That rose is going to eventually,
Be a rock star.
you feel me? Yeah. I mean, for real, it's gonna start to take. You know what I'm saying? It's something. If you cut, man, you just make my phone call, bro. Like, real. And
So I
and
know what you're
if
saying.
you're around negative people, like say that's why you have the
real
hood,
rough.
right? See, the hood ain't like the trees and the rocks and the houses.
It's
the
the
hood
people.
is the people. And so like where people always say, "Oh, this is my hood," and they, like you got this hood mentality is because if you're around that 24/7, and see now because it's different now because because now it's like that's like you can actually took a break from the hood back in the day through some music. You feel me? Like if you in the, but like, and I'm talking about back in the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? But as you like nowadays, like
It's in the music.
it's in the
a
music. So
different
you
music,
constantly,
It's on social
constantly,
media and television.
you constantly getting those vibes, and you constantly feeling that. You constantly taking that in. You feel me? That's an impact.
And that
And
go back to
people-
one of the conversations
You gotta
we was
be
having with
naive.
influence the
And
media.
you gotta be
Mhm.
naive in your mind to think that you're not influenced by that. If you're around somebody and all they talk about is fucking and this and that and do, eventually that's all you're gonna think about.
I think
If you're
social
around people
media-
that talk about art and money, if you're
That's
if
gonna
you're
be
around
where your
people that's
mindset
all that's where your mindset gonna be at. You feel me? And so even when it comes down to the prisons, so you got these mentally ill people. You know what I'm saying? You put them around other animals, they gonna adapt to what? And then now their mental illness is even
Yeah, you
greater
might have somebody who
exacerbated.
go to prison for something simple,
Right.
and then now you put them in a
They put them in
same
a
pie
cage. What do you
with,
think they
with,
gonna
with
behave
murderers
Gonna
and
adapt.
rapists. They become their environment.
They gonna adapt.
Yeah.
And you could and you could go there. You could go for a peaceful ride if you want to. Like just try to sit up in jail and I ain't gonna say nothing to nobody.
Yeah, that's not
If you're
realistic.
doing a bid, I'm talking about 5
Big,
plus.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not
You're
realistic.
gonna adapt to that environment.
Nigga, 3 are doing that. To
Two would do it for real.
Yeah,
Like
no
you, cause
matter
you gotta
what.
you gotta interact.
The lack of
Every
sunlight,
single
the
day.
lack of harmony, the lack of music, you know what I'm saying? You're going to and some people like in prison, like they find a window of escape through the books and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But if you're somebody that's like severely mentally ill, you know what I mean? Like you know, that's not gonna be you have less of a chance to get rehabilitated in that facility, but more taking on the
Yeah,
the
because if
negativity.
you coming in where you already suffering from severe mental illness,
Schizophrenia.
yeah, now
bipolar.
your mind gonna really go crazy because now you're not just dealing with your personality, you dealing with the personality of all these other people behind bars with you, plus the CEOs. Plus now you gotta answer to somebody. You are no longer able to think and move as a free person, and that just all starts to weigh down on you, and you snap. You hear about a lot of people behind bars who catch double life sentences and stuff because they didn't commit murders while behind bars. Is because they snap.
Because they're trying to adapt to their environment.
Yeah.
Like, you
You-
can't expect to put a man in a cage and expect him to come out a civilized human
It's
being.
really hard for that's when they say people become institutionalized. It's because it's really hard to come out the same person you went in.
People becoming too so like we are analyzed. You know, humans are allied. That's what religion is. That's what what our dress is. That's what fashion is. That's what entertainment is. That's what we are. Like we're mental sponges. You
We
know what I'm
align
saying?
ourselves with everything.
Everything. You feel me? The paths that we walk, the places that we went, it affects our mental. You know, and if you're a person and you're surrounded by and you got some people that's surrounded by love that still end up like the brain is one of the craziest things.
Yeah, it's
because
so unpredictable.
And it's affected by chemicals, it's affected by nerves, it's affected by hell. You could be a perfectly mentally strong person, right? Shit. One day you decide, hey, I'm gonna play football with my homies. You know what I'm saying? You go out there, you get your dome rocked, boom, you get a concussion. First of all, how many people done got concussions they even know about it? You know what I'm saying? And how many times you can get a concussion just by hitting your head, like walking down the steps, bow. You know what I'm saying? Now, for most people, you'll get a knot on the head, throw some ice on that joint, whoop. But from what we have discovered through science, is that can affect your brain and affect how you act. That can affect your
memory,
your memory, your way of thinking. I done took plenty of blows to the head. I know that definitely affected me. I've been in plenty of fights. I was in a car accident, and I'll tell y'all some real shit. Like before, and I remember this. Before I was in this car accident, my memory was really good, pretty damn good, and I could freestyle without ever fucking up. Right now, I was outside this Pathfinder. I had it for like 2 weeks. Dope ass SUV. And I remember I used to take my little nephew with me all the time. He was like 3 years old. But this particular day, I told him, no, just chill here at the house. You feel me? Thank God I did. You heard?
Oh, this was the time you
Exactly. And so I'm driving on the highway. A car's trying to pass another car, ran me off the road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Long story short, my joint hit the ditch. Boom! My face hit the steering wheel. Bow!
a few times.
I went up in the air, came down, flipped. Boom, 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 boom. My shit flipped 6 times. I remember I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't have on my seatbelt, yo. Thank God I did.
Jesus is with you.
Because I rolled to the back of the SUV and I ended up in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
And I remember stepping out. My feet touched the sticker bushes on the ground because I ain't had my shoes on. My joints done came off. My boots came off. But when I found my boots, they was in a perfect pair on the side of the road. Like somebody just sat them there. Real shit. Like literally, somebody took my shoes off and set them there on the side of the road like they was waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? I still think I might be dead to this day.
That's a bust.
But for real talk. But if I would have had on my seatbelt, I would have been dead. But I got my dome rocked. And I didn't go to the hospital. I was pissed off about my whip. I just went back after the ambulance
Oh,
came.
you definitely suffer from some damage.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just went back to the crib. I actually went to work the next day. You know what I'm saying. I went to work the next day, and I got in an accident. I done been in the fight. I remember I was in a fight where and this was a crazy fight. I was asleep on the couch. You feel me?
Oh, you told us.
RP. I'm asleep on the couch and dude was rocking you marshmallows. It was just like rocking, like he hit me with like 20, 30 blows. My nose got broken, everything. You know what I'm saying? I got hit like at least 30 times before I was even able to defend my head because I was asleep. You feel me? I still got up and whooped some ass.
That just show you how hard that nigga was hitting. Like I said, you got smacked with 30 marshmallows.
Also so this I could eat a punch in my sleep, literally. You feel me? That's so I literally eat punches in my sleep, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got racked like, and my nose was broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm bleeding all over the place. You feel me? Still,
nigga, was you hitting me?
Yeah, like still got up. You know what I'm saying? And handled my business. You feel me? But I definitely took blows. Like I've been in 1,000 fights. You feel me? I done took blows to the head. I'm not Bruce Lee. Nothing. I struck. For CTE for every I don't know.
Yeah, I had that.
Trauma, aneurysm. I believe that's
embolism.
Yeah. Because I know it's chronic traumatic encephalopathy. CTE, nigga. Man, we shouldn't have smoked before we started this show.
Yeah, chronic.
It is a progressive and fatal brain disease associated with repeated traumatic brain injuries, including concussions and repeated blows to the head. It is also associated with development of dementia.
I suffered from, when I was in my domestically violent relationship, I suffered from so many blows to the head. The doctor told me that if I suffered from another one, I would end up with CTE. I do have permanent memory damage from it. So yeah. And it was because I just wasn't going to the hospital. You don't want nobody to know what you're going through, so you don't go to the hospital.
And real talk, that's a mental illness because your brain is like, our brains is bruised. You feel me? Like, and it's easy, like kids that play football. You feel me? Their brains are bruised. Kids that like, if you do boxing, your brain might get bruised, and depending on who you are and where you get hit, it will affect you. If you get bruised on the right side of your brain in a certain spot, like
that controls certain
the movie Concussion with Will Smith,
certain emotions, control certain things.
Like the purpose of that movie was to bring light to CTE and to let the football league know how serious it was and how many. There's so many football players that die. Most of them are dying as side effects.
Steve McNair, for instance, he shot himself in the chest because he was mentally fucked up. You feel me?
They knew this shit. They knew the risks of motherfuckers taking multiple blows to the head.
They knew about it and they hit it.
They just didn't give a fuck.
And that's what the movie Concussion shows.
That was the whole. Give him
a couple more million, he'll be all right.
Remember the movie? Jamie Foxx played it as a football player. No. The Any Given Sunday, when it was getting injured, and the doctor was just like, "Here, just give him some steroids and send him back out there. Like we'll beef up their contract." And
that was like for leg injuries, like for head injuries, and then for one, it's hard to tell.
The same thing across the board because it was damage caused to these people's body no matter what.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I remember when I played football, when I was playing football, you know what I mean, I didn't play football for that long because I was getting my shit rocked. You know what I'm saying? And like for real, I literally made a decision when I was in like 10th grade. I was like, let me sit here. Do I want to use my brain out here or do I want to do this music and all this other shit? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like we about to win the championship that matter. Ain't no fucking contract making millions. You know what I'm saying? So fuck it.
Is just
You know what I'm
using
saying?
it.
Yeah. So it was like, and like, I don't like, so. And I know other players, we used to get rocked out there, but hey, if you can play, if you can still move around, you get out there on the field and you can have a full-blown concussion. And that was before they started paying attention to it. They really ain't started paying attention to it until about 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell
You said you went to Warrensville, and that's why I said, yesterday we
I went
said
to Warrensville and I went to Orange.
because my brother used to play football. Well, all my brothers play football.
No, Tigers and Lions. Like,
well,
damn, I went to
my 35-year-old brother.
Lions, yeah.
He got rocked by Warrensville. Like, I mean, I saw his body take and I in my head I was just like,
start hearing Queen playing.
Is he gonna get back up? It's like, and it's like for me that was scary. And it's like right now, even listening to y'all, and I'm sitting here thinking like, dang, it's football season. My boy's about to start playing football. Now I don't even know if I want to play.
And I think I remember when I got my very first concussion, I had to be like 4.
Yeah,
like real talk. My cousin blindfolded me with her friends. They blindfolded me, right? Spun me around, ran me into a tree hard. Bow! I had this knot outside of my head. Boom! I guarantee you, my fucking dome was cracked. I probably had brain bleeding and shit, but you're talking about late 80s. This 1989. You throw some ice on that joint. It wasn't even ice. You just go watch some cartoons. Stop crying.
I wish that would have happened to me instead of what happened to me because I was playing and
I had plenty
fuck around and my grandpa was changing his hubcap on his car.
Oh, this sounds like it's about to be painful.
I tell you, my memory was shot since I was on a fucking, I don't know what the fuck. I think it was some rollerblades or something I had just got for Christmas or some shit. Fell back right onto one of the screws that was exposed on the wheel.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll tell you, my memory ain't been the same since.
My stomach just did 2 flips.
That shit, I had to get stitches in, but I still can feel the scar even under my locks. Yeah, that shit fucked me up.
What's our next story?
Yeah, so yeah, so for all the mental ill, just to wrap it up, because we're gonna take a quick commercial break. For all the mental ill out there, if you suffer with mental illness, I suggest you seek treatment. You feel me? I've seeking treatment.
Don't be ashamed.
And don't be ashamed. You feel me? Because people will shame you into it. People will try to talk you out of it.
But those people won't be there when you're going through what you're going through.
Me? People will say, "Oh, you need to go to church or whatever you feel true to you to get yourself right." You know what I'm saying? Get yourself right as long as it's not harming anybody else.
I had somebody tell me
it's actually gonna be good for your mental. It is. And like for instance, one of our sponsors. You feel me?
Which one?
The
Growing Wings
adult services.
Oh yeah,
Growing Wings adult services. You feel me? So it's definitely help out there. So make sure y'all seek it if you need it, and if you need people to talk to, I tell you like this right now. You feel me? If you know me on social media, whatever, you know what I'm saying. If you feeling like you on the line or whatever, hit me up. I am literally one of the people that you could call at any time, especially if you fucked up, that will actually speak with you, that will actually talk to you and actually give a fuck. You feel me? And that's just what it is. So, like it's people out here that give a fuck. It's people out here that care.
That's crazy. I'm one of those people that give a fuck. I just don't answer my phone.
Well, I give a fuck and I answer my phone. Well, I guess.
Because here's the thing. I'm going to answer my phone because I'm going to tell you something. This is real talk. I ain't even going to say, but like, this is where you got it. Like me, I've been in situations where I didn't answer the phone. And bad things happen. And when I did answer the phone I just made the initiative, I stopped some shit from happening. You feel me? And you just never know. Like one of my homeboys was going through it. You know what I'm saying? He was about to go do something dastardly. No, he made a post. Nobody checked it out. Nothing. I'm the only person that called that man. The only one. We linked up. We talked. You know what I'm saying? Dude cried. Everything. You feel me?
We get a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He cried. We talked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. This is one of the most gifted cats you will ever meet in your life. You feel me? We you know what I mean? And he just needed somebody to be there for him. You feel me? And that's just what it is. And I've been there for plenty of people. And you just can't take things for granted.
The reason I answer my phone now, regardless, is because back in November of 2022, was it 2021? I had a friend, I ain't gonna say his name because everybody know who it is. I saw a post that they put up, and I was going through I was going through a breakup at the time, and so I was like
Yeah, I remember who this is.
ignoring, and I saw it, and I knew like that something was wrong. Like, why are you putting this up? So I shot him a message, but I ain't follow up on it, and I'm like, I'm gonna put my phone on silent, and didn't know people was blowing my phone up, like telling me like, hey, so and so, you see what so and so putting on social media, and by the time I actually responded, and that person had,
It was already too late.
yeah, and I was blowing their phone up, and like, what's up? I see the stuff you put on social media. Why you put this stuff up? But somebody called me and was like, he already gone, and it was like, damn. When I saw the first message, if I would have just stuck with it instead of just shooting a text message and then put my phone on do not disturb, I'm not saying I could have saved him, but I'm saying like me and this person had conversations where we just sat out and we didn't talk to each other off the ledge before, so it just
They hit different.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's different. It hurt me to the core, so I answer my phone anytime somebody called me.
I mean, it's you know, and hearing that's you know,
Damn, you motherfuckers make me want to answer my phone now. It's just I
You
be
should.
signing up for so many loans and jobs and all.
It's
type of
easy to
shit
hang
that I
up
be
if it's
like,
the wrong
damn,
person.
I don't
Yeah.
know this number.
The only thing that makes
I'm
me
gonna tell you that, and here's the thing though, because the person on the other end, because if anybody don't know, we have iPhones and shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going through some shit, they'll tell you that person silenced their
Definitely.
notifications.
Yeah.
And then you're like, damn, I'm going through some shit. They just, or they left me on read. Like, you know what I'm saying? And for the other person, like, damn, that's fucked up. You feel me? Because that other person would have definitely did the same thing. And if they're going, but it's just how people are, you know. But I ain't even saying that's a negative, because we all got to live our life. You feel me?
We all
got
going through our own.
We all
shit.
going through our own
Well,
shit.
you already
so,
know. I told you. I said it.
no,
I said my
here's the
notifications
thing,
on
we all go
silence.
through our own
But I
shit.
said I got for all y'all to come through.
For real,
So y'all shit come straight through.
we all go
regardless.
through our own shit, and so like, you know, and then on both ends, so you got to be understanding both ways, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately in that person's case, it wasn't like, they definitely wasn't understanding, not towards what you was going through, it was just what they were going through.
It was just very heavy on them at the time.
Yeah.
So we, on that note, you know what I'm saying, for anybody and all the people, like, I done lost friends to suicide. I lost a few friends to suicide, you know what I'm saying? RIPs, you feel me?
Our hearts are with your family.
Definitely.
Oh, sure.
And we're gonna be back after this commercial break. See you next show. Red Line Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Lil Lex. And you can catch me and Lil Lex as live on the Lex Vegas show every Thursday. Just tune in if you want to know when. Lil Lex signing out. You bitches.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And you know, Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547. What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have 2 convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC.
No.
Okay, we're back. That
I'm sorry.
was weird. It's okay.
I don't know how.
No, we like to just Kool-Aid Man style of just come
man.
oh yeah,
Here.
hop right in. All right, here's something that just popped right in, but took too damn long to happen. East Cleveland. East Cleveland officer Pac-Man indicted charges after fleeing the scene of the chase that ended in the crash. The incident the incident that states on March 12, 2023, East Cleveland Commander Larry McDonald attempted to complete a traffic stop on the victim in East Cleveland. The pursuit ended when the victim crashed into a bus stop near Ivanhoe Road and St. Clair Avenue in Cleveland. Commander McDonald saw the crash and then fled the scene, according to the incident. Cleveland Division of Police responded to the scene after the.
I don't hear you.
You don't hear me because I just heard you.
You got the wrong headsets on.
She do?
She must have.
No, the other ones that don't work is over here.
It's cool if they start working. As long
I can hear you.
As long as we you can hear me, we good.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can smell your breath. No,
It smells beautiful, doesn't it?
smells like them.
And wait so I can get back and it smell like Jamaican food. And like, as soon as we finish.
Jerk.
Yes.
Word.
Disgusting. How? How do that?
What? No, I do. He said jerk. I said word. So I don't know what I did except for saying a 4-letter word. I said word.
You ain't say word, you said word.
Word.
Yes, I just make jerky.
Aggravating.
So that seasoning in your teeth. Oh, that was the late laugh track. They laughed though. All right, then, now back to the story.
Yes, please.
Please, Adrian. Yeah, it's your fault.
Stop jerking off.
All right. Stop jerking around over here, Adrian. Such a jerk.
My hair is not. I'm not feeling it right here. Okay, I see it. Where's
You
that?
got it. You got that cough. It's a little cough.
What?
So,
Quaff.
Quaff.
I saw it.
All right, so back to the story. All right, so Commander McDonald saw the crash and he fled the scene according to the incident. Cleveland Division of Police responded to the scene after a passenger reported it. According to the prosecutor's office, Commander McDonald did not report to the dispatch that he was engaged in pursuit or that the crash had even happened. Additionally, Sergeant Anthony Holmes contacted McDonald and advised him of the incident. Sergeant Holmes knew the CPD initiated and investigated and withheld knowledge of McDonald's involvement in the pursuit.
Additionally, he left the chase and went to a bar and picked up 2 women in his police car.
Man, these cats out here wild, man.
And for those who don't know who Officer McDonald is, it is Pac-Man.
Why they call him Pac-Man?
I don't know why they call him Pac-Man. I do know that because as the involved in all the
Man,
That's what it is.
man.
So if y'all know where Ivanhoe and St. Clair is, y'all know it is a whole school there.
Yep.
Mhm.
You doing 100 in a chase, an unauthorized police chase.
He's probably chasing him down for some drug money or something.
Nigga,
Bro, you took my damn.
I know you $100 to give me an eighth.
Right. Hey,
But
like,
yes,
he's mad, man. You
I'm
got
on your
mad.
ass, Reggie.
That man ain't want no damn Reggie, man. He was upset about that bad.
I'm upset that this is what's going to be the thing that takes him down. Pac-Man, the
Out of all things,
murders he didn't committed, the
Oh, y'all, he crooked.
yeah, he crooked, like just the drugs, like I said, the drugs, all that, and it's gonna be a police.
Man, this dude is known like you know you gotta be a crooked ass cop when you got a nickname and everybody know you. Like what the fuck you think you is, Alonzo from Training Day, nigga? Like,
okay, all right.
Even the
Okay.
statutory rape and all the
shit.
Statutory, right?
yes, Pac-Man
I have no- I even know
How did they get R.
this
Kelly
story.
behind bars before
Because
this?
he videotaped it and sung about it.
Don't they got cameras on the vehicles?
So they have a lot of stuff that. So I think he was actually under
R. Kelly ain't no
investigation.
cop. Like that's the thing, bro. Like I don't give a damn what song you make. It don't beat the protection of that motherfucking shield, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
can't
Pac-Man been
fuck
under
with the
investigation
police.
for
You crazy.
a lot of things. The big case that happened with the young boy who that was running, he had got pulled over and he took off running and he hopped a few fences in East Cleveland, and the police officer who was chasing him and his body camera magically disabled right at the time that he killed the boy.
damn,
That was Pac-Man.
damn. Wow,
He
all
like,
right.
I know these fences. I know these streets.
Yo, I wonder though.
They call him like they say he like the Denzel from Training Day. Like
This is wow.
I
I
can see
just
that.
called him that.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
you know what's fucked up? What's funny? Cops going to jail.
I don't
Man,
think he's gonna go to jail.
You think he gonna get off?
it depends on
So
who's,
the
the DA,
charges-
who's the DA in East Cleveland.
So
Oh,
no,
he's a black cop.
the- not East Cleveland. The only reason,
I don't think he could be. I don't think he could
the
be
only reason
prosecuted
he's
there.
facing charges is because CPD, not ECPD, CPD
Wow,
was called to the scene. Cleveland
don't do shit anytime. So if they want this,
Cleveland don't care about putting a black man behind bars. They don't care if you
Hell
got
no.
a shield.
They
or
just
not.
saw, especially at East Cleveland. Oh, you black East
Wow.
Cleveland cop?
Yeah, so
So you
Cleveland-
might as well just be a regular high school kid that went
Okay.
to JFK. Like,
All right.
Cleveland indicted
he
him
beat my
so
team in the
bad.
championship back in '89. Yeah, I remember you.
you. That's what they call you.
yeah.
Got your ass. Yeah,
It's time
so-
to pack it up.
I
man.
think it
Well,
did.
I just despise crooked cops. Like I don't like cops. Period. I like those.
I don't
cops.
like crooked cops.
Like here's the thing. If you're a cop and you out here protecting and serving, like you
Doing your job.
I fucks with you. Like I can respect that. Like if you ain't out here, like you ain't out here shooting citizens and shit, and you out here, if you see a motherfucker going 65, I'm just saying, you see a motherfucker going 65 and a 35, you pull him over, you give him a ticket. I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? Like you stop some people from robbing the bank. I fucks with that. You stop the school shooting and shit like that. I fucks with that.
You stop somebody from getting molested or raped or something.
Yeah, I fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? But all this beating people and just like, you know what I hate? Those cops that fucking throwing they lights and they just so they can run the fucking light.
Man, I can't stand that shit. That's
Fuck
actually a felony.
Yeah, but I'm gonna turn
Yes.
their monkey asses in.
It's actually a fact. So both,
I'm
I
gonna
want
be
to point
pulled
out
over
that
after this
both Pac-Man or Larry McDonald and
Make sure
Anthony
you got your fee
Holmes.
schedule with you.
They gonna get
So
my
Anthony
ass.
Holmes was actually charged. He wanted to help him out, so he actually going down with Pac-Man. They both was charged with 1 count of tampering with evidence, 1 count of failure to stop after an accident, 1 count of telecommunication fraud, 1 count of obstruction of official business.
Telecommunication
I got
fraud.
that. I
Yeah,
got 2
and 1
charges on
count
there.
of
Obstruction of
What's that?
official business.
Talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Telecommunication fraud came from the fact that he called him and let him know that he was the CPD was investigating him, and then he held the information from CPD that it was a cop involved in the crash. And, that what they probably gonna get him on is the delegation of duty, because you would all this happen while you are in duty, and then the fact that they went on
You said delegation of duty.
dereliction of duty.
Dereliction.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up.
And then the fact that
I did
under
that.
the
Well, at least I tried
investigation,
to do that to my wife yesterday.
Dereliction.
Dereliction.
why they was investigating the fact that they
Dereliction.
found out that he left there and went and picked up 2 women and had them in the police car and went and did his 1-2 while
Man, this
still
nigga-
on the car.
I don't know who those 2 chicks are.
So they actually they
Hey, you 2 ladies that rolled with that dude that night. I want to know. Who are you? I just want to know. Adrian, why you get quiet? What you want to know?
hell no.
All right, I'm just saying. You up here? Did you get offended?
Mm-mm.
Cause I'm saying, I just want to know. I just
You
want to
wasn't
make
in
sure
that
they
car,
okay.
was you?
Right.
He's short and dark skinned.
He's short, dark skin.
skin. Oh, that. Well, never mind then.
I don't do short. I don't do dark skin.
You don't?
Yeah,
Not you racist.
Damn, Deli.
that is car preference.
Hey, hold up. What you mean
Daddy
by
is
short?
married. First of all,
Yeah, first of all, let's get that out
Let's
the way.
get that
But what
out
you
of the
mean
way.
by
I'm just
short?
saying for everybody that's like Deli, because he's short and he's dark skinned.
so Deli is actually
only
the same
short.
height as me.
Where it don't matter.
Both short compared to me.
Most shorter dudes.
Got you feel me? You feel me?
Most.
I don't.
I'm one of the most.
I wouldn't know.
No, like real talk. As a guy that's tall, we're out of style now.
No, yeah.
That's a lie.
Bullshit. We're out of style.
That's
Yeah,
a
we're
lie.
out of style.
I know a lot of girls.
Women always gonna
So
like
it's-
tall,
yeah.
tall niggas.
We like to climb trees.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tarzan.
and that's
over
why I'm
here.
still in the game. You feel me? Even though I'm 5'7", I'm still in the game.
5'7"?
I'm tall somewhere.
Hey.
You feel? You feel?
No, bro.
You ain't
Hey, but
felt
that
me.
does matter.
You definitely ain't felt me.
Nah, bro.
That
Nah.
matters though. It does it matters to women a lot, but because you can't be short and be short everywhere. That's just like that's a problem.
How do y'all feel about tall, short dudes?
Face. I met a tall
Man,
short
that
dude
is
before.
fucked up to be
And
tall
I
and
told
short at
him
the
you
same
wasted.
time.
Remember when we had the episode when we said our worst experience?
Mhm.
And I told y'all my
you
worst
was talking about
experience.
that?
The tall short dude, like you wasted my time just
damn.
even getting dressed
See,
to even
look to be deceived.
I met a tall, short dude one time.
what happened.
Oh damn! Let's hear about it.
Yeah, let's hear about this.
Because your face is saying it.
Cause you pretty tall yourself.
He was
Yeah.
tall and short, but his tongue was long and
Oh, well.
tall.
Okay, so you
Hey,
have
He
venom.
licked
You
my
have venom
lashes
out that mouth.
off.
Oh,
Oh damn!
oh wow.
Licked your lashes
Off.
off.
The lashes came off.
Yeah, when we started, the lashes was on. And all he was doing was licking. And when we got done, my lashes, one lash was on my thigh.
Oh,
one
he
lash
had
was-
you grabbing the
well, then.
sheets. He had your head going.
You said you short and tall.
It was
God just gave me everything. Sometimes
You tall and short.
Sometimes I wonder why the hell do I be getting depressed? Because God gave me everything.
You gotta be
tall,
grateful
I'm
for the
tall,
blessings that you
and-
got. See, that's why I think God made me short, because I couldn't just have everything. You feel me? Like I can be
You know what?
charismatic, funny.
That's why I'm not rich right
Fine.
now. Because it's just like, yeah, it's like, bro, you gotta
Endowed.
work for something,
You
B.
feel-
You
you
was
feel
born,
me?
you
You
gotta
gotta
work
have
for
some type
something,
of
man. You
struggle.
can't be born rich, bro. You're gonna have to grind. And I'm like, all right, I'll
Can
grind.
you imagine how spoiled?
Yeah, bro. I mean, that's why everybody hate outlaw
So I had to
Charles.
would y'all rather have a short tongue or
Real
a
talk.
short middle leg?
I would have to have a short tongue.
Yeah, I'd rather have a short tongue. I'd rather have a short tongue.
Let somebody else eat it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna beat and skeet. We're gonna have a beat and skeet meeting.
That ain't doing much for me. me. I ain't gonna say it's doing
Now, here's
nothing
the
for
thing.
me, but it ain't doing much for
Now,
me.
I love a good piece to lick on.
I got me one and married it. That's the only
For
thing
sure.
I'm licking on.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, you just fucked up the rest of my statement.
I mean, I was just trying to talk, bro.
I was just talking hypothetically.
This dude up here came Kurt Franklin. Like, real quick.
GP, are you with me?
Listen to me.
I'll be talking about this. I'm talking about a piece being your life. So I'm like, yes, Nelly, yes. Yes, bro.
That's exactly what I'm talking
Jesus
about.
fucking Christ.
Oh God.
We was just talking in general, man. And this dude up here like, yeah, so if you ain't doing that,
She
wait
getting
to nobody else but your wife. I suggest you not talk about this.
My wife
brother.
getting the
I
specifics.
know, and I wanted to hear the end of the sentence, and
Yeah.
just like,
Go ahead,
Yeah.
finish.
Nah, bro, it's too late now. They're gonna have to talk to you about this after the show because of you. Shit. Now back to knitting and kittens, motherfucker.
and the kittens.
Right. Let's talk about rainbows and lollipops, my nigga. Are we good with that, bro? Is that wholesome enough for you?
Don't get me wrong. I ain't against up.
You already ruined it. You already ruined it. You already ruined it, man. I'm gonna have to go to Bath and Body Works or some shit.
Not Bath and Body Works.
Just to get my mojo back and take it to the wife. He's like, hey, I don't know if it's a show or not, but just to let you know, I was only talking about you.
All I want is you.
You got the belly. God damn it, I'll be in the doghouse.
Oh damn!
People, oh, you talking about that one time, bro? What, back in the day, motherfucker?
I keep forgetting everybody. Relationship ain't like mine. I can't just be saying shit like that. I apologize to the general audience.
What are you talking about?
What?
I'm confused.
Now I'm talking to the general audience. I ain't even talking to nobody specific
I
now.
know you ain't apologizing to us, but why you apologizing to them?
Because like I wish y'all could
Why is
have the
this
joy
happening?
that I have in my marriage. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with that, but I mean, you can express
Everybody
that. But
ain't got that. You
That's
feel?
why I was speaking for the general population,
And I was on the same thing.
but you ruined it for them.
That's why I had
I'm
to
the host of the
apologize
show.
to
I
him.
have to speak for the people.
That's why I had to apologize to him. You know what I'm saying?
They
Sorry
don't
to the
even-
general
they don't even-
audience.
They don't even accept it. I had some ladies out there that was really getting their willies wet, and you ruined it.
Wait, ladies with willies?
You know what I mean, man.
I love Woolies.
I don't think they ladies, bro.
Since Dale does not have his phone, I'm gonna tell you what Dominic said. She
I
said,
don't
"That's
have
my
my
boy, and she loves you, baby."
I love you too, baby.
But hey, my wife is out there, right? So listen to the show, say something. Comment like that.
You out of control, sir.
I'm a Gemini. Everybody. All right, so on to the next story. It's about me, actually. My guy gets devoured by crocodiles in Cambodia. Yeah, wild. What did we smoke before the show? What? Actually, we got this. The last time we smoked, it came from Precious.
Yeah, I went to Detroit last night.
What
After I
happened?
got off
What did you
work.
get from Detroit? What was that?
That was called I had to look at the pack because it was I got Oreo flowers on here right now.
flowers.
Oreo flowers.
Y'all see,
The
y'all,
brown
like, y'all
stuff.
seeing flowers over there.
With the cream in the middle.
Bro, I really just like wow. I imagined what it would be like to, just have some flower weed. I'm glad we smoked it because it was pretty good.
Thinking that with y'all.
Pretty fucking good.
Okay, so
All right, so yeah, I can't understand about the dude with the alligators and because y'all made me lose it. I'm blaming y'all.
well, that's okay because we can go straight to Love and Life.
We can, because I think we was already there.
We was already there.
Yeah,
so
Deli, come on, Kurt Franklin.
I will do the intro, but it's
No,
only
wait,
three
we
of
ain't do the
us.
crocodile.
Yeah, man, because I can't find a story because y'all made me lose it.
Oh, I thought you meant you lost your
Since
train of
we
thought.
already here,
I
let's
did.
get
You
it.
lost the story?
Yeah, he
I
lost
lost the
it.
story. I lost
So,
it.
All right, let's go into a game. Let's play Never Have I Ever.
Why?
why?
Real quick.
5 minutes?
It's only 3 people.
Never have I ever played. Never have I ever before.
5 minutes. I thought y'all had 30 minutes.
No,
No,
for
no,
Love
it's
and
not
Life.
next
For the
segment.
next segment. The next segment belongs to Deli.
Everybody
Some
put their
music
hands
playing
up.
in the background. We ain't got no music today or nothing. It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
Where's
put
the
on
music?
oh wow.
We put our
You know what?
5.
Don't even worry about it.
It's
You know what I'm
all right,
saying?
it's all right, we good.
Tim, we blame you.
That's
You
why
did not properly
Bruh.
Precious. I
Okay.
You see all the keys I'm throwing
I'll
out?
cut some bacon
So
off your
B,
back.
you just lied because you can't say never have I ever when we all played never have I ever on the show before.
I don't
So,
think he finished. I think I
You just,
He
yeah, I
said-
got cut off.
never have I ever played never have I ever.
But then I feel like, yeah,
Love
he
and
was
Life,
finishing
5 minutes
up.
before Love and Life. Thanks for cutting me off, Edward Scissorhands.
But we did though. We did though with Steph.
We definitely have though. So you still
I said
lied.
5 minutes before
We did.
Love and Life.
We
We
definitely
did.
yeah.
So what does that mean?
That
You
means
lied.
that you lied.
Stand down. Introverted. Oh, I mean inverted. I said introverted.
Is this inverted?
You know what? I
Or
don't.
is this
No, that's
Which one?
exverted.
All right, so are they both doing it? No.
No, you have to move the opposite. You got to put that one down and put the other ones up now. There you go.
So
So
what
what
does
side?
this
Can
mean?
a gang? Can a gang?
Man, you just had me throwing up gang sounds for the hearing impaired, bruh. I just had a whole bunch of them out there just,
Gang banging on death.
bruh. Bruh, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of blind people coming. Blind Crips, bruh.
We heard what you did on the
They were
air.
like, they were like,
We felt what you did. They got the bumps.
they were like,
Yeah, we felt you, homie. Like, whoa, bro.
that
Don't do
ain't the
it.
that ain't the Crips. That's the Crippo.
I'm gonna start it up. Start 5 fingers. Never have I ever. I think that's what I never did.
Damn it, Jesus.
Somebody else start.
Really?
Oh, wow, Dell.
Man, come on,
Round the
bro.
blank.
Bruh.
Never have I ever joined the Mile Highs Club.
What is that?
Fucking on an airplane.
Yeah,
I have not.
I only been on the airplane twice in my life.
I have not. I don't think there's enough for me.
I was asleep both times.
Man, not for me.
Your turn.
All right. Never have I ever had sex while on top of another drunk person.
Really?
What?
That was
So I never have you ever had drunk sex?
Like there's another
on
like
top of another drunk person.
Like there's another drunk person there. And y'all
Wait,
smash
hold
on
on.
top
Did you
of
put a hand down?
Wait.
He puts his finger down.
Wait.
You gotta say something you never actually did.
it. Oh shit!
Yeah, you gotta say something
All
that
right, so
you
that don't
never
count.
did.
All right, that don't count. All right.
Wait, fuck that. So you and somebody else smashed while another
On top
drunk
of another
person
drunk
was
person.
there.
Yes, yes.
She was sick, and we didn't want to wake her, and she was not that good looking. She was more the size of a bed. So
You gotta say something you never did. though.
her back was just like a water mattress.
Hell no.
You gotta say something you never did.
Terrible.
Like, for real.
Oh shit.
You did. And obviously you are the only person who did that.
Her friend was bad.
No.
Like, she was, it was like her like one came in handy. One was bad, the other one was big. It was just-
I think it was at an Airbnb.
Yo. Her friend was a block mattress.
Hey, y'all funny. That's funny.
I'm done.
That's definitely funny.
One of those rolls was like a comforter.
Oh
I'm
shit.
done.
Just rolled up, her little stretch mark was just like,
I'm done.
All right, now don't cross the line.
I love stretch marks.
There's a little stretch mark over here.
Have you ever what now? Come on.
I never have I ever drank Kool-Aid butt naked and
While making
somebody,
eggs.
in somebody else's crib.
All right, yeah, I ain't never did
Definitely
that.
done that. I'll put my finger down.
All right, your turn, Precious.
Okay. Never have I ever. Well, it gotta be something I never did. Okay.
Yeah.
Never have I
doing a lot.
ever
This will all happen.
been walking down the street and picked up a cigarette butt off the floor
Oh yeah.
and smoked that motherfucker.
Yeah,
I've never
fuck
done
it.
that. I ain't never done that.
I seen a nigga do that.
Not judging anybody that's on down and they look.
Look,
but I ain't
if you
did
done
that
that bad, bro, like they got Lucy's at the store, dog. Like I would rather ask for 50 cents. Just saying.
shit. Oh, damn.
All right, Dale, it's on you.
Never have I ever fucked. Damn, no, I can't say that. I did do that. Damn. I just got to keep it simple.
I'm
Never
hoping
have
it was
I
women
ever fucked a
involved in that.
man.
That's
Like,
what I was. I'm hoping you.
That's so cool, boy.
I can't think of nothing I didn't do off the top of my head. Other than
Okay.
that,
I'm about to make sure
All right,
all
Adrian, you go ahead.
motherfuckers got
Because
it.
Adrian, she's a goody two shoes.
Shut the
She
fuck
hasn't done a lot.
up. Never have I ever had a one night stand.
What? Put that down. Because I
Stop
don't have
lying.
a couple.
I knew all y'all.
No, she's actually said it multiple times. She's never had a one night stand. She was laying down.
She did.
That was cute.
Technicalities.
Not laying
All y'all
down.
motherfuckers
got
know
you.
how to put y'all fingers down.
One night lay down.
Go
Lay down,
now.
stay down. All right. Never have I ever been on a high speed chase, shooting multiple guns out the window, screaming.
Oh yeah,
no!
you making sure I don't have to go fingers down. We can keep the goody two shows thing going because you just saying crazy shit.
Yeah, I ain't never did
This
that.
guy that I used to date did that. He in jail right now still.
I bet.
So do I put my finger down too?
Did you do
Yeah,
it?
I know I didn't.
All right,
No.
then you don't put your finger down.
But you
Go
did.
Precious.
I didn't ever do that.
Oh, I thought so. I just saw you put your finger down.
No, I had $2.
Never have I ever had sex with my friend's significant other behind
Oh,
their
yeah,
back.
No, I ain't never did
I
that.
ain't never did that.
Okay.
I'm glad I can say I never did that shit. That's some slimy ass shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I seen
knew
it on the
her-
movie.
I knew her.
I
and she
actually seen it on the
introduced me to her
conversation.
husband, and he was cool. So, but I knew her first. So does that count?
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts.
Oh wait, nah.
They was
that
broken up
count?
after that.
Wait, hold up,
Still
hold
ain't
up.
significant.
No. Me and her was cool, and me and her we like smashed. But she introduced me to her
I
husband.
don't
Me and
think
him was
that
cool.
count.
That don't count.
That shouldn't count.
That
That ain't
because
really
it
my
was me
friend.
and
I
her.
already,
We was
I
doing
already
once it
fucked
was
the
cool.
girl. We can't
Okay,
be
Yeah, we
okay,
was
friends.
smashing
okay,
before
that
they
don't
even
count.
met.
That
Oh,
don't count.
okay. Before
Okay,
that,
before
I thought
that.
I thought
Okay.
it was behind his back.
No, it wasn't behind his
Okay,
back. It was
got
in
you.
front of his back.
Come on, somebody gotta win so we can start loving life.
Oh,
Never have I ever. God damn it. All the shit that keep coming to my head is shit that I've actually done.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
so
for
think
you.
of something that you ain't never did. Say you ain't never wear girls' drawers before or something.
Think
man.
of something
I
that's-
never wore girls' drawers.
Girl,
before.
y'all
All right,
doing
there you
corny
go.
stuff now.
There you go.
Now y'all doing corny stuff.
Oh.
I'm
So I
glad,
ain't never did it. So I put that.
I'm glad
I keep
you
my
ain't
fingers
say
up,
bra because I did have a truth or dare game going on.
Now you all saying
my ex.
corny
Those
stuff.
are drawers, bro.
She made me put
Those
her
are
bra
underwear.
on.
Bras are drawers too.
You put somebody's
no,
up,
that ain't the
bro.
same.
You put somebody's, but that is the same, bro. Put your feet
No.
down. You don't put on drawers. Female drawers.
He
No.
said panties.
Yeah,
No, I said drawers.
drawers are
Drawers.
Commonly
Underwear
associated
counts
with the
as that's an undergarment. That's an undergarment. The bra is under
Okay.
the garments,
torso.
bro.
I'm about to make both y'all niggas put down a finger since y'all keep making me put down fingers on dumb shit.
I can't think of
Never
nothing I ain't do.
have I ever had a threesome, bitches.
Fucked
Nah.
up for that. It's all right. That's gonna change.
Oh, y'all freaky.
They freaky.
I'm a team player. That's I believe in teamwork make that dream work. Right?
You know what? I think the
Go
reason I
ahead,
can't think of
niggas.
nothing is because I'm just
Hey, but
thinking
you know
about
what?
sexual
What I
shit.
found out? I read fetishes are hereditary.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And my father was a swinger.
The reason why it's
That's why
hereditary is because they was
My papa
doing that
was a
shit in
Rolling
front of your
Stone.
ass when you was a kid,
Yeah, that's how
and you saw it
Somehow,
and liked it too.
All right. Never have I ever went skydiving.
I want to, but
I want to too.
Okay,
So you coming? So you coming too? I've been trying to gang up some people for
You
my
trying to
birthday.
gang back? You like?
All right. Never have I ever licked a cooter cat. Have I
You're
ever?
pretty-
Petty as hell.
That's some bullshit.
My first
But it
one was
ain't,
just
'cause I'm
because I didn't
proud.
have anything else.
Y'all could
Y'all
know it.
coming for me
Hey,
now.
I know.
I would put. Hey, if every question was up, never have I ate anything with a cat. All my fingers would be down. I've done it all with the cat.
Never have I ever ate chitlins.
Oh, you got me.
Ooh,
Ooh, that's pig.
the booty
ass.
noodles.
Booty noodles.
Don't do this to me, A.
I'm trying to think.
I told you, Adrian the goody two shoes. Look how many fingers she got up.
She talked the
Y'all
most
just saying
shit.
crazy shit.
She talked the most shit about sex.
Y'all just saying crazy shit. Y'all not seeking. If y'all would have stuck to the top of the sex, I probably would have been up. Remember
You
Stephanie?
did. You don't want to have no threesomes or one night stands.
That's probably it. No.
Hell, that
And
means
there's
all
no shit
you
you
did
talk
was
about
missionary
sex. That's
doggy
why I was so
style ride.
surprised. I'm like,
For real.
Mm-mm. That ain't the only thing I did. Y'all, y'all just that's this.
All right. What's
It's on you.
It's on you.
Don't take me
Never
out.
have I ever.
Say some wild shit.
Yeah, you gotta say something wild. You gotta say something crazy.
That ain't got nothing to do with sex.
Nothing.
I'm gonna give y'all a. Never have I ever.
How the fuck did she still got 3 fingers up?
That's what I'm saying. You see this shit?
God damn, I'm younger than everybody in here.
So I was trying to keep it on sex, but I'm running out of things sexually that I haven't done. And
I mean, we already named a few.
y'all only named 2. Actually 3, actually.
All right, just get off of sex then.
All right, yeah, just get off of sex. Sex ain't the only thing we think about. Jesus.
I'm trying to think.
Have you
Shut
ever been to
up.
Colombia?
Like, right? Have you ever sold cocaine with a fucking Mexican or
Never
something?
have I can do one and make y'all lose. Both of y'all lose.
Well,
Don't do it. Don't
Never
do
have
it.
I ever smoked a cigarette.
Oh, you fucked up.
Ooh.
Nah, bitches.
Fucked up.
I smoke Newports. That's different.
That's a cigarette.
That's fucked up.
Now, if you was gonna go and say some shit that you think I done, go ahead.
Never
How
have
many
I
fingers
ever.
you got up? You still in the game?
No,
No,
he
bro, I'm
out.
out.
How
I
you
was just
still
gonna ask
going?
her. Cause man, I gotta say
He
something.
just want to see what he can give me out.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Never have I ever had sex in public.
Damn, I'm a negative out.
I'm out.
Go ahead.
No, damn it, I did that though.
Yeah,
can't
go
say
ahead.
nothing you
He want to see if he can get my 2
Yeah,
fingers
it was
out.
more about you. It wasn't
Yeah,
about me.
so he want to see if he go ahead.
Yeah.
See what you can get my 2 fingers out.
So it's up to us to get them out now. Because they got fingers up.
They
How many
are
fingers
out.
you got, Precious?
They are out.
Oh, you got 2 Precious?
When he said, I mean, once he just said
You had a
sex in
threesome?
public, I've never had a threesome.
No.
Oh.
And hers was not.
When you said public,
Yeah,
sex in
chitlins.
public,
Oh, so,
Yeah,
so you've
chitlins,
had
yeah.
sex in public?
Hers was
What
chitlins.
public place you done had sex at, Precious?
in a car at the school,
Damn, at the school.
At the school?
in the
Oh, y'all was
parking-
horny.
We was cheating.
Fuck that. Y'all had to goddamn bring the kids into
You
it.
gonna try
The
to get
kids
my
was it was nighttime. The kids was at home. So
Oh, wait. I thought you was in school.
no. We was in the car at the school,
What's
like
crazy
in
is
the school
If
parking
y'all would
lot.
have got caught, you would have had a permanent stain on your record.
We was out of
You gonna try to get
control.
my 2?
Could wipe the nut
All
off.
right,
That
I'm
shit
gonna
ain't
go
going
get
away.
your All right.
You
never have I stuffed a brick of cocaine on my ass to sell it.
Oh, absolutely
You're
not.
supposed to be trying to get them out.
I was just trying to see if Adrian lived wild life or not.
Man, she ain't never had a threesome. Make you think she did that?
It's because she never have a threesome.
Nah.
Never have I ever. Shit, because actually, there's some stuff I know that she's done that I can't say.
Never have I ever wore a frontal.
Never have I ever wore quick weave.
Bam.
Oh,
Never have I
Oh.
ever wore
I
makeup.
thought you wanted to know what I did sexually.
I'm bored. Never have I ever wore nails with diamonds on them.
That's so funny. That was just
That's childish.
that's childish. You didn't prove it. And so for the things y'all only said one thing that I done sexually. So y'all wasn't never gonna find out what I did sexually.
never have I ever had mine. Well, no, I did. I have had my hair pulled during sex. I
Have,
can't say that. gotta
have
say
you
it.
ever licked the asshole?
No, I've
Who
never
had-
done that. Yeah, I can say I've never done that.
Okay, well, shit. There you go. Have you ever had
I
your
plead the
asshole
fifth.
licked?
No,
Did they lick your not the asshole but the gooch?
Gooch.
Not even that.
I've had a girl look my gooch.
What is the goop?
Not even
In
that.
between- before you get to the
right between
asshole.
the balls.
Right
Oh,
before you
yeah.
get
Oh,
there.
Yeah, I've had a girl look my gooch and it was great. It was a great gooch.
Yeah, I've
Like,
never
I'm like,
had that.
damn, you a freak. You a freaky thing.
That's just too close.
That's disgusting.
I feel like I had my
She's
asshole
with,
licked
she
if
was
that
with the
happened.
shits. Because I
No,
like,
'cause
but
that's like
clearly
when
she
you're
was
here's
with the
the thing,
shits.
though. But here's the thing though. When it happened to
That's
me,
a
it was
vein,
like,
right?
but when it happened to
Huh?
me, it was like,
That's a
Basically,
vein.
I didn't know what she was about to do. I thought she was just licking my balls.
I don't
And then,
know.
she, you know what I'm saying? And then she went all balls. And then gooch. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know that spot was there. What the fuck are you
Y'all
doing?
know y'all G spiders and y'all anus, right?
I will never
I would not
find
know.
out how.
That's the
how
best
it feels.
sex. That's the best sex for men. That's why they be gay.
I guess we're gonna have to leave that for
We'll
them.
be straight forever.
I'll just have to deal
Y'all
with
wouldn't
these
even-
subpar
I guess
orgasms.
that's something apart. Those some parts of life
Y'all
I would
ever
just
be like-
be okay with missing out
You
on.
know what?
I'm fine with
Y'all
that.
just hear
I would
whistle
never
and
have
do
a
the
maximum orgasm. I guess.
But I've eaten girls' booties before.
I know. That's why
I've
why I hit
eaten
the
girls'
blunt with my
booty
fingers.
before. I'm glad that
it was like two of them. Like, man, come on, look. I ain't gonna lie.
If he admitted to two, that mean it was 5.
Could be like shit. Hell, I've had
It was definitely at least 5. He said 2. He said 2 with these. He told his wife 2.
Here's the thing about it. When, like before, prior to being married, whatever, and even like, look, I'm a freak in the bedroom, and I want you to be pleased as a woman, and that's my mission. Like, I will get mine. I want to make sure you get yours.
I want you to please excuse me while I just make you come from your pussy. If you need anything further,
Well, where else you gonna come from?
Yeah, man.
that's all. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure come out a butthole. That's gonna be kind of stank. That's gonna be shit, bro.
That's my whole reason. Like, you can't go nowhere else from here. Why should I travel anywhere else from here?
That's what squirt out the ass. Shit, huh? Does it say squirt?
Wait a minute.
Wait, what is that?
Because I don't know the answer to this. I'm not qualified.
What is word out the ass?
No, that's what
Diarrhea.
Exactly, because that's the only thing that came out mine.
It's squirt pee though. It's squirt pee.
I don't want nothing to do
It's
with
squirt pee?
nothing.
Is it mixed with pee?
That
Squirt
deals
is not
with
pee.
I don't know what squirt is.
Like, do y'all got like some type of water reservoir in your
Squirt
like,
doesn't
in your
come
pussy,
from
where
the
it's
same.
just like.
It doesn't come from the same place.
So what is it then? Is it just water?
I can't tell you what it is. I know. I can tell you it's not urine.
So it's not pee. It ain't water.
Yeah, you could tell me it's not.
Yeah, that's pee.
I mean, I'm a squirter, so I know I'm not
That's
pissing.
you're peeing on people.
Not.
Peeing.
It's definitely not pee because one time I thought that my water broke and I wasn't even pregnant. So
Did you have to pee?
Yeah, and then it was.
What I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is remember and describe the feeling because
What you trying to do is make sure that somebody else will go down there and do that shit. Yeah. That's what you try to do.
It's called.
It's
You're
not
talking about-
70%.
No.
It's not 75% urine. It doesn't have a urine.
You
Has
said
a
it's
smell.
75%
Can
urine.
say that it's urine has a smell. It does. Square does not have.
Change the piss can smell depending on what you body.
shut
Yeah.
up.
She got a lot of pineapples that week.
And urine does.
Thanks.
Square is out.
Somebody said yes.
If your crew stink, then your squirt gonna stink.
Well, a
It
nigga,
ain't like no either or.
You got a lot of that shit. A lot of that stank shit on you.
a nigga spit in my mouth before and his breath was stinking. The spit was definitely stinking.
Yeah.
So
that
I would
question, somebody asked
imagine.
a question yesterday on social
coochie
media on
stinking.
TikTok. Would you let a nigga lick your ass or spit in your mouth?
Lick my ass, please, because I told you I was traumatized. His breath was stinking. Then he spit in my
Shit
mouth.
tastes like
And my
cigarettes in Arizona. What
Thank
the fuck
you.
is going on here?
I had to spit that shit out. It was like accidentally
what?
sipping some of that chew shit.
I used to think I was a freak until I met all of these freaky motherfuckers. Like, no, yeah.
Like, look,
I've retired what I thought was my freak jersey. That shit is dead. I'm not licking nobody booty.
I don't want to
I
lick.
will lick your cheeks.
so ladies, do
Not
y'all like
the
that
hoe.
booty lick? Do y'all
What
like
question
that
is
booty
that?
lick?
I like my coochie lick.
So that's a no for Adrian. What about you, Precious? You like your
I ain't
butt?
saying
ain't
no.
a
I
no.
just say I prefer if I had to choose between one or two. I would say.
No, it's like I'm not asking
Exactly.
you to choose.
So
I'm just
I-
asking, do you like your butt lick?
I've had it done before. It's
It's
Did you like
okay.
Did you
It's
like
nice.
it? Yes or no?
It's scary because I got a lot of gas
Oh
and
god.
my stomach be rumbling.
Oh shit.
So
Stephanie answered. Stephanie said it tickles.
Step for the win.
No, tickles.
Oh god.
Now, Kendra said, "Ain't nobody spit nowhere near me." That part, because what the fuck is we talking about?
Yeah, that shit just. I
I
never
know
really
I didn't
got that
know
spit.
I never had tried it before. That was my first and last time. I was traumatized.
Somebody
I don't know what
I'm surrounded by a
I
whole
don't
bunch
know
of
what the
rookies.
hype is
Take that,
about.
Take
I'm
that.
surrounded by a whole bunch of rookies.
So I am not a
What's
rookie.
the hype about it? It's-
I'll be a
about
rookie.
him, but-
I will
Like,
take
here's the
that.
thing. I just like a butt. I like booties.
I like booty
I'm
too.
not a
I
rookie.
like a
The
woman's
reason I
round,
never had a
voluptuous
one night
ass,
stand
and I
is
just
because
want,
I
"Ooh,
have great
them
sex
cheeks,
and
them
niggas want to
cheeks."
come back.
I
I
love
like
cheeks.
booty
The
too.
reason I've never had a fucking threesome is because the niggas I've talked about having threesomes with catch feelings and don't want to share me. So it's not that I don't want to do
Them niggas
shit.
is weird, yo.
Weird as fuck.
Because real talk. And the threesome, honestly, we're only there as like we're like there just for the meat. You know what I'm saying? For real, as a dude, you supposed to roll you a blunt, sit back and watch them ladies do their thing, have a good time, and you supposed to come in there, boom, boom, do your thing, and be
I was
enjoying
waiting
it.
for that part.
The one night
Hold up.
stands is not supposed to be
I
for.
had a lot of threesomes, bro.
It's not supposed to be for him. When you have when you as a woman, you're not supposed to have a one night stand for him.
It's a
You're supposed to be.
beautiful thing.
You're supposed to be doing it for you. You're
I
supposed to
attempted
go
it.
out
Works
there
better that way.
and dress up in your bad girl
I
outfit.
did. I tried
and then
it.
you
I
see
tried
one
it.
of the
I did.
fine
I
ass
tried it one time.
niggas.
It turned into a 2-year situation.
Because you let him come back and he wasn't. No.
problem. He gave me your number.
It
You
was
let him
great.
come back.
You gave me
You
a
was
real
supposed
number.
You was supposed to be out of.
Okay, so pause, because you see, y'all tell me. So
You
one
supposed to
night
be,
stand,
like,
I'm
out of
supposed to
town.
meet them and like not exchange information. Period.
Exactly.
Also, I'm doing it all the way. Got
Yeah,
to.
you feel me? You
should have
doing it
never.
right.
You should have never had. When I had one night stand, but see, I don't know how old you are because when I had one night stands, cell phones were still new, so everybody.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The best one night stand I had, it wasn't even a night. It was like a day. I was down south. I was driving, and I was at the gas station. I met this chocolate chick. She was pumping her gas. Literally talked to her for like 10 minutes.
Hershey's.
We followed her back to her crib. You know what I'm saying?
So
And she-
that's
Hold on.
how
Wait.
you-
You
that's
said
how
we.
No, like I meant to, like we went to her crib. You know what I'm saying? So I followed.
You
I
said
that
we
at the same-
followed her back
Bro,
to her crib.
we went to her crib. I followed her back to her crib. Those are two different things. All right, like but at the same time, okay. So you know what I'm saying?
that
We
bitch
went
got a
to
train
her
at night.
crib. She said we weren't gonna do nothing, and I was like, all right, cool. And then like I started rubbing on her and shit like that, and we did something, and it was great.
Steph said threesomes. The guy is pretty much a pro. What you mean?
He
What?
just watching there. He's a prop, so that means it's for the
Oh, a
girls.
Yeah, he's a prop. Like it's really
for the
It's
girls.
really for the ladies. Like,
I don't like girls. You got to be a
So
threesome
that's
is for
probably-
girls
that's
who
probably-
like girls.
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't
That's
do it
been most of my
because
women.
I gotta have dick at the end of the night.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gonna
I
get
need
dick,
some.
but-
That's
No.
probably why
I don't
It
want
just
no.
all depends like how you rock the threesome because like
Steph said I got the head then boss on the one night stand.
it's like
That's what you do on one night stands. You get you a little bit of head,
you roll out.
like she said, get the head, get the bread.
It's like
Then leave.
threesomes, it's like you can either go-
A one night stand is like when you out you ain't never been to the club and you seen it. Oh look at this nigga out here at the club, and then you know if he gave you some one night at the club, then he go give 6 other bitches some one night at the club.
Yep.
So then
But
at that
that's the
point,
same thing, too. If she
you
gave
don't
it
give
to
them
this
your
one,
number.
Like how
So
many?
since I've been
You know,
single,
that go both ways. If she gave it to the old buddy, because old buddy ain't the best
one
nigga.
night
They
stand.
ain't got
I've
the
only
most
been to
money.
a club twice since I've been single.
So like, if y'all gonna do a one night stand, what does a dude have to do to meet the criteria to be worthy of your one night stand?
He gotta look. If it's a one night stand, the looks is what it's probably gonna be about. The looks.
You ain't worried about nobody's
The
personality.
smell, yeah, you know. I would say the looks, the
money
smell,
ain't got
and the
nothing to do with it.
size of the action. Yeah, the money ain't got shit. I mean,
Right.
I ain't no
At this
hoe.
point, you
I
don't even
mean,
know he got money.
you ain't about to. Exactly. So it
And
would
where y'all
be.
fucking at? Because if we take it to the Motel 6, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it would be like I said, looks, smell, and the size of the action and the opportunity.
They got to just line up.
Everything got to line up. But as far as like he said, you don't got enough time to know a nigga's person. It take about 6 to 9 months to really truly know somebody's personality, and that's seeing
At
them
least.
all day. And
Yeah.
so if you don't see them every day and you don't see them all day, so it takes even longer than that.
What about you, Adrian? What would it do to meet your one night stand criteria? Because I know some ladies, they don't have one night stands with like some hit niggas. I had a one night stand with a gargoyle one time. I was drunk as shit.
out, and you was just today you wanted to dig down. What would the criteria?
I'll be faking for the camera. Y'all know I'm out the game. Like I don't know that shit, man.
Think back to when you was in that shit.
Y'all not supposed to ask me questions. Y'all know I'm not in this game.
That's exactly why we asked.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Okay, so if I was just out here and I was going
Say you was single.
One night stand. Look, I'm gonna tell you another one night
10,
stand.
15 years
you gotta
ago.
be
How many one night
sexy.
stands have you had, Precious?
I'm just telling you how you supposed to have them. I'm not telling you these ain't my situations.
Okay.
I'm just telling you these are acceptable one night stands.
He gotta be sexy. He got that look. It's gotta be something that's gonna make my vagina just be like.
It gotta be immediately
Yeah,
attraction.
it's gotta be thriving so bad that I just gotta be like, look, we gotta go home tonight together, cause fuck you on. Like, don't.
So what would
He
do
gotta
that?
smell like come fuck me.
All right, now
Pretty eyes.
you done told me
sexy
one of my
lips.
colognes to smell like that one time, so it's got to be more than that, right?
Hey, you do have the come fuck me cologne. That's why Dominique be jumping. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Dom said, "Hey, I love it."
I be smelling
You
like,
are wear it, baby.
like
No, Daddy, I ain't gonna be fake. It be sexy as well. Cologne on it, might down.
might just go down. So all of you guys with the mites, hope you're mighty, because it might happen, it might not.
Well then,
Time and opportunity.
Oh, Steph said both of y'all be having to come fuck me set for real.
Oh shit, Steph.
Thank you, Stephanie. According to Adrian, I just think.
Hey, no, Dale. The only reason it was brought up is because I told Dale he had a cologne on before. Oh my God! See, Dale, see what you do.
You definitely told me explicitly, like, yeah, that's that come fuck me cologne. I'm like,
Like,
what?
that's the only reason it was. And I think it was the day we went to the premiere squad
Yeah, for the
too.
squad too. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
And I went home to bed. like, yeah, you found that in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it worked.
It worked.
it worked.
So was this Love and Life, or because we got 9 minutes?
Yeah, I
of the
guess
show?
it
Yeah,
was.
let's just keep it going with this,
It's sex
'cause
and
this-
life.
hey.
So sex and life and
Sex is
love.
a part of love and
Sex
life.
is part of love.
Well, yeah. So
All right.
What's your fantasy?
Ooh.
I got multiple different fantasies.
I want
What's
that.
one that if you could have tomorrow, if you could have this tomorrow, whether it be your significant other bringing this to you or just pretending that you were single, what would your fantasy be to happen tomorrow?
I gotta do the sex in the rain on the patio. I got to. I am
Sex in
determined
the
it's
rain
gonna
on the
happen.
patio.
I got to.
That sound like it's lit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got to.
But is it like what time of the year? Because like
I don't give a fuck.
Whatever time of the year it's raining.
I don't know about that. But anybody like it's too damn cold. Like we in Cleveland, goddamn it.
It ain't
It's
raining.
February.
It ain't raining in the winter.
It's February. Like what the?
It don't rain in the
Freezing
rain.
February is
No,
no
they
fun.
can't get hard out here like shit. Like
I'm talking about April showers type of thunderstorms. Like I'm talking
it's
about
Cleveland, it's
Like
still-
springtime weather.
springtime, the thunderstorm. You hear the crackling in the sky, and
Oh,
while it's
And
cracking,
that nice fog out there.
like,
that's
smacking
sound
while
lit.
it's cracking. Like yeah.
somebody's wife said we gotta try that, baby.
See, look, got a gay diamond.
I was thinking the same thing when she said that. I never thought about it until just now. Like,
Look, Steph said it's something about it hitting your back and face. That's really what it is. I want that shit hit in my face while I'm getting that cracking gun. Like it's gotta go.
I don't know who. Shout out. Hold on, let me do the bam. Shout out to whoever Dominique
Dominique, that's Dale.
Bonner
Yeah.
Clark is, because she got the comment of the night with, "We gotta try that, baby." I know exactly how she said that shit. We gotta try that, baby.
Listen, she saw them doing that when she said
She
gotta
pictured
try-
it.
Listen,
I pictured them, and I didn't even know who they is.
Sat up in her seat when she said that. She like, ooh, we gotta try
I was
that,
about to
baby.
say
Like,
some basic shit.
listen,
when you said that.
look, she looking on the weather channel for the next thunderstorm.
Hey,
She love the rain.
the next thunderstorm is
I'm
gonna be
gonna
when I come
delegate.
home.
I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, hey, you don't come studio? No, man, I got pneumonia. Oh, you was fucking in the rain, huh,
Pass this on to you.
Yeah, we know it was a thunderstorm last night.
bro? Like, nigga, you got all that cold in your chest.
I just happened to be outside mowing the lawn.
These niggas, next time it rain, gonna have me think about them having sex.
I love that shit. It's just a
You know-
turn on for me.
You know what my fantasy is?
What is it?
I don't have one right now.
This motherfucker.
Like for real, like I think I done lived out my fantasies because I can't like
Well, what was the best fantasy you lived out?
um
Probably ain't gonna tell that one.
Aggravate. Okay, Dale. We're gonna let B think.
I'll
of
just say it like this. Like I was outnumbered by the ladies. You know what
a
I'm
foursome, fivesome, sixsome.
saying?
I mean,
So
should
cool.
a threesome would be outnumbered, but
But there was a few than that. That's
Nigga, you did an orgy.
cool. Yeah. It was
You
me.
let the bitches
I
run the
was out-
train
I
on
I'm
you.
was
glad y'all ain't asked that one. I would have been out.
Yeah, like it was a good time, man. You know,
Y'all motherfuckers that had orgies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who said that's a matter of fact? I'm like,
JD
yeah.
like
it's just natural.
Like it's just normal.
Like everybody do it.
I mean, yeah, like like I'm a fun. I like having fun sex. Like you know what I'm saying. I like fun sex, and I'm also a lover of women. And like, well, not I'm married. You know what I'm saying. So a woman, but
I mean, you can still love women if you
I
love
love
women.
it. Yeah, but I love women. You know what I'm saying. So the more booty, the more breast, the more titties and ass, the more better. Like, why would I not? Like,
I love it, Steph.
like, why not?
What's
Like,
that
what?
say?
I did it.
I gotta
and,
hear it.
I did it in Vegas.
You supposed to leave that in Vegas. You broke the rule.
Fuck that. That shit was fun.
Yeah, like you know,
Like no motherfuckers was watching, baby. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So you exhibitionist too?
Hey, watch my shit because we're gonna put on a motherfucking show.
I'm trying to think. Like,
Steph said, "Oh, you want me to tell you what Steph six?" She
Yeah,
said, "I want to
let's hear
have
it.
sex on the patio while being watched from a distance. Don't judge me."
you know what? That my fantasy.
That is different.
My fantasy is to smash and like just hit in the club, like in a group of people, like everybody watching. You know,
Like
what
a
I'm saying?
sex club or just like a regular club?
Yeah, it's just
I
like
would
you know what I'm saying?
love
I want
to
to be a sex club because it's like this is supposed to
I
happen.
want
Like,
to
I want to fuck at a restaurant and like just look at the old lady and she's like.
Just waiting on your 2 for 20.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm just pounding I'm just hitting her from the back, and I'm looking at everybody in the restaurant as they're like, some people are getting turned on by it, some people are leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
this
don't
is
know if I'm
Applebee's.
gonna leave. I might stay and watch, but
like for the older
I'm
people,
gonna be like,
I want to see who's gonna stay.
fucking, because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
get
want-
up and I'm gonna be like,
Matthew, cover your eyes.
I'm gonna be in there, bitch, like,
Yeah, that's my fantasy. Like, I just want like, you know,
I ain't gonna even beg you.
oh, my mic went out. My mic went out. Uh-oh.
I can still hear you.
I
get
Your
up.
headphones
Nah,
are-
man,
It
I
could
can
be
hear you still.
It
You
could be at a
good?
party, like you know what I'm saying, just like
a party.
you feel me, like
Not a kid's party.
like no, not a kids party. Not say we like at a banquet. You know what I'm saying, like a banquet and shit. You feel
Like a
me?
wedding reception.
Yeah, no kids though.
Hey, yo,
I don't want no kids around because that's just wrong. Like no kids. Like, it has to be with nothing but,
Yeah, that's how you get stains on your record.
you feel me? And I just want, you know what I'm saying, like,
Child
and then
endangerment.
like this,
I'm with it,
and then
Stephanie.
grinding on the dance floor.
I
And
wanna
then,
Ain't nothing wrong with
go.
that. Ain't nothing wrong with
you
that.
feel me? And then just
All
going-
right.
and
Steph
then
said
just-
we need to
So
go on a
Precious,
field trip to
you
Club
next.
Euros. What's the final?
I'm
I
a
don't
cat.
know, what is that?
Sex up.
I didn't know what that was.
I was
either.
going to play dumb.
But yeah, I'm a Capricorn, so
I'm
we
single. I
don't
can tell that.
fantasize about sex.
Y'all just make it happen.
We fantasize about money.
Well, what haven't you done
Wow.
sexually that you
Virgo.
would want to do?
We love sex.
When you say that, and I want you to understand this,
What kind of noise
but
is that?
I mean this with sincerity. Nothing.
There's nothing that you
Nothing.
haven't done that you want to.
Mm.
Nothing.
Shout out to Precious, but
Man.
Straight up with
exhibition is that.
How did you last so long in this damn? What?
Mhm.
I forgot the name of the damn game. Never have I ever. How did you last?
Because
So
y'all
long?
asked, y'all was asking stuff
Y'all was
that
asking
wasn't
stuff that
sexual.
wasn't
Sexual.
number one. I don't like girls. I'm not attracted to women.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
Shane going
So
that
I'm
way.
not. It's not no threesome for me to have.
I mean, it can be a
Um,
threesome in a different way. That's why
I ain't never had no train.
You
And then I'm
a
very.
threesome when y'all
And then
don't touch.
again, when I say when you probably don't know no Capricorns. That's what it is.
My daughter a Capricorn. I probably don't want to know.
And you
My mother a
one thing-
Capricorn too. and
one
I do
thing
know.
about it-
Damn it.
one thing about it
I'm with
is
Steph. What's up?
one thing about it is hey. Oh, she said hands to Precious. I thought she said hey, Precious.
Say hands up to Precious.
Because I don't. Number one, if I want to have sex with somebody, I'm gonna have sex with them, and if
Hey, that part.
and I'm not. Capricorns is more logical and down to earth. We don't have
No
like
earth signs.
we
Earth
we
sign,
have.
baby. She
I
just like a
seen
Virgo.
I seen a video where they had said the creativity was just a splash because we not trying to be creative. We're trying to be logical. So we ain't trying to create shit or fantasize about nothing. So sex for me. I wouldn't say I'd have to see something to say, oh, this is what I want to try. Cause I have no idea. Cause
So you haven't seen anything.
I don't
that
know
you
what
wanted to try.
I don't
yet.
know that that's what I want to do. But
Okay.
when I'm doing it, I might enjoy it.
I got you.
I
I got you.
we like to be surprised with some shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, see,
in
I
the
don't-
middle
you know,
of it, tie me up, do some.
I don't
no,
like
don't tie me
playing
up, but
shit.
you know.
I don't like playing sex. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
shit is the
never
worst.
playing sex is the worst. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it tonight, and like, what? Like I like spontaneous shit. Like we're
Well,
we're
it
fucking
depends
right
on what
now.
you consider playing sex. Because if,
Like,
if,
playing
my,
If we know about
if
it
my-
beforehand, that's
if my
fine.
nigga, if my nigga hit me up while he at the club with his boys and be like, "Babe, when I meet me at the house when I get up the club."
All right, that's a little
That's
different.
different.
Yeah.
That's pull up sex. That's different. But
Okay,
playing
that's
sex
what I'm
is
asking. Like,
different.
what's
But
the
I'm
difference?
talking about
Yeah,
like
like Friday
Alright,
pull
you know
up.
what? I'm
We
willing
gonna
to
do
do
it.
it.
tomorrow. But hey, tomorrow we're gonna do it, right?
I'm not
between
gonna pull up
Like, don't
because
tell me
then
you're
five
gonna
and
do
eight
it
o'clock, I
tomorrow.
got some time. So if we could slide something in between,
Yeah,
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 that
right.
shit seems like that's gonna be boring.
hey, that
as
shit,
fuck.
you
Plan-
already
plan
going
sexes.
into
Like you
it.
walking in the door, knowing what's about to happen.
Remember we got sex
What's wrong
scheduled
with
tonight?
that? You feel
like,
me?
look, what? Like sex
So
schedule.
as far as me, it's a fantasy.
And actually, I agree
I
with.
won't-
I like how Precious worded her response.
I do too.
Like, I like.
Yeah,
I do
did.
too.
She was
That's why I
aggressive.
said at first I really ain't had none. You know what I'm saying? I just had to think of just some shit that
I got a fantasy
Oh, wait,
that
wait,
I
let's
haven't
get to jail
did yet,
before,
per se.
we get off. Before
Yeah,
they
what's
cut
up,
us off.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be able to do that at this point in time in my life. You feel me?
yeah, because we.
But I did do that. Damn, never mind.
All right,
Well,
so
tell us what happened.
what is it? What is it?
It was to have sex with a girl and her mom. I forgot I did that when I was on a door-to-door campaign.
Jesus.
At the same time?
Yeah,
Have mercy, Jesus.
yeah,
Fix
it was wild. Door to door. Yeah, I had a lot of
You, sir.
I did door to door too. What you was selling?
gas and electricity,
Me too. I was doing that too.
mostly dick, but gas and electricity.
Wow, I never ran into none of that. I never ran into dick. Doing door to door. A lot, you know what it is? A lot of guys, I guess guys felt more comfortable with it, but a lot of guys that I work with for door to doors, they had bitches. And like this one guy that I know, he would go to the same neighborhood because the bitch was there, and she would just be calling her friends to sign up. So he would spend the
Yeah.
whole day with her.
Hey,
But I will be out there working all fucking
One of my
day.
guys do door to door.
No, I'm
My-
not saying
my-
that's what I'm asking her. What's
my husband-
That shit for niggas, like,
My ex-
Why you keep going to the same neighborhood?
He was plugged with electricity. She funny.
You've been in Salem for about a week now. I'm pretty sure.
That's
You talk to
exactly
everybody.
what the fuck.
can
That's
go
where
to
he
the same
was in
people.
I'm
Salem,
going to my comebacks.
Salem, Ohio.
Oh, damn, that's actually where
That's where he was at.
Damn, yeah.
What
Oh,
if
yeah.
it was the same
Oh, yeah.
bitch?
It probably
That
was.
probably would
I
have
think
been
I know the
funny.
bitch you was fucking.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
fucking her too.
crazy. Ew.
Wow.
Oh, I think that's our show.
I think that's the show.
That's it. All right, everybody. Thanks
I
for
hope
tuning.
it's a music I'm supposed to play.
Yeah, it was.
You can play any one of them
Yeah, we can
beats.
play anything. It's all hot. But yo, what a great show. We thank everybody for tuning in.
Thank
know
you,
what I'm
Precious, for
saying?
being here.
As the big three held it down. You know what I mean?
Hell
Was
yeah.
Steph in the comments? We
Shout out
Steph, definitely in the comments.
That was
Light
definitely
shit up.
you. She was
White
visible. We saw you. Shout out Dom. Shout out Kendra. They
Definitely
was
shout out
definitely.
Dom.
Shout out
Whoa,
Precious
yeah.
for taking time out to be here with us today.
I can't wait to get home, baby.
It ain't raining
Lord
today.
Jesus.
Hey, y'all just gonna hop in the shower.
I
That is not the
can't
same.
wait to come home to you.
Hey, I will say this though. At the
You
Aloft,
know.
they got the showers that feel like they like.
Oh,
The,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
rain shower.
Yeah.
Uh.
That boy was there.
Right on. All right, with y'all. Hey, y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy your holiday, and we will ours. Get drunk, but drive safely, and don't drink and drive. You feel me? So
Rest in peace, James Brown and Tina Turner.
Rest in peace,
Cool,
Tina
good.
Turner.
And James Brown.
Before we leave out,
Wait.
before we
Not
leave out,
James Brown. Jim Brown.
I'm
Jim
like,
Brown.
wait a minute.
we need to have a moment of
Didn't he
silence. Yeah.
James Brown and did since
I'm like, hold
We know
on.
what you.
James
We know what. We know.
Brown
What,
again.
we know what you.
Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. All right.
Thank you.
But ain't Jim Brown's real
moment
name
of silence
James?
for them.
Moment of silence, please. All right, thank y'all. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Y'all stay blessed. This is the TMI show on Redline Radio. We'll see y'all next week, Saturday at 6 p.m. Holla.
Holla.
Woo, that was a good show.